Loose Grooves.
Fill the space between. I can hear your call. Miles and seas divide. I can hear your call through the rain and the snow. I can hear your call. Stray cat lurking my way, wondering when it's gonna begin. Purring inside my brain, out of my mind, gonna give in. Stray cat breaking my heart, staring me down, asking me in. Things better left unsaid, wondering when it's gonna begin. Fill the space between. I can hear your call. Miles and seas divide. I can hear your call through the rain and the snow. I can hear your breaking my heart, staring me down, asking me in. Things better left unsaid, wondering when gonna begin. Stray cat pulling my tail, cover my eyes, tying me down.
I was taunted to a podium of doom. I was vaulted, meow, meow. Pinatas got more love for sure. In the gloom, I thought my prince would never find me, or if he did, he would be ugly. I was clawed and kicked and shoved, so I built a special world where I was princess. No one bothered me.
She befriended
They tried to barbecue my tail at recess. Those kitty jerks gave me a hot dog compress. Help me, God. 'Cause I'm just about to lose my mind. Can you help me find my own kind? Someone to hold and squeeze all night long. Is it so wrong to want a place where no one tortures, no one bothers me? She may be ugly, but there's flawless. I'm not as ugly as you want me to be. Now all the kitties worship me. And they're all eating kitty litter, smelling like their rotten pee. My diamond collar shines like a flashlight in your bloody kitty eyes.
That's right.
No one bothers me. She may be ugly, but there's more to see. I'm not as ugly as you want me to be.
We'd like to thank the
Hoo-ha.
Someone.
That was Ridiculon with Kitschy Kitty, sung by Carla Kilstead. Guess what? It's
What?
you're in the room with me.
Yeah.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise. It's the big reveal. I'm spoiling it early. You're in the room with you. You're right next to me.
I'm right here. Right out of frame.
Right out of frame. But I don't want to show myself because I am just as embarrassed as I ever was. I mean, I might as well just pull the Band-Aid off. Here we go.
Hello.
It happened again.
I feel like I'm going a little bald right now too.
Yeah, you're looking wrinkly too.
Yeah.
But at least you kept
Getting a
those
little old and tired.
kept those thick curls. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm bald. Get over it. I'm bald.
He's finally reached stage 5 acceptance.
Yes. It has happened. I've become bald again.
Yeah, I'm not bald yet.
No.
Just ignore this.
Thank God.
It's getting even longer, actually.
I would vomit if that was the case. I cannot stand bald people. They make me sick.
Yeah, could you imagine? Imagine being bald.
It's gross. Gross. Come on. What year is this? Can't be bald in
Yeah, it's not okay.
2026. It's not acceptable. How are you guys doing? We've got how many hours, Tyler?
What?
21 hours.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that. There's 21-ish hours until the game releases.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the trailer? Did you guys see the animated trailer by Marty Daniels? The Amazing, with music by Ridiculon, sound effects by Joey Curris, and art by Vivian Voss. The Amazing trailer. Wasn't that cool?
It's a really good trailer. That's our lead animator.
Yep.
Who did that? He did that whole trailer in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he did. Originally, when that was starting, I thought it would be the intro for the game. Just that's what it was going to be for. And then when he showed me like the first, 15 seconds, I was like, "Oh my god, this is how the game is sold. This is how the game is sold." So yeah, he went all in on that, and he put some secrets. Did you see the secrets? Did you notice the secrets?
I didn't see any secrets.
Marty put in secrets that he didn't even tell me, and then I found out about those secrets from the comments. And then you know what? I put in secrets that Marty didn't know about, or you.
Yeah.
And those were also exposed. Lots of secrets.
Secrets.
Should we? So this is the stream. Another reason why Tyler is here, other than to make me look like a tiny little man. As long as I get closer, that we can do forced perspective, and then you don't look like Gandalf, and I don't look like Elijah Wood, Elijah Wood.
You can barely tell how close you are to the camera compared to me. I can slouch a little. I'm still taller than you when I'm slouching.
Yeah, it's funny. The pictures that I posted, the picture that I chose for the AMA that we did yesterday, I was on my tippy toes and I still looked very short. But anyway, enough of Tyler being tall. It's not that I'm short; it's that Tyler's a monster. So, whatever.
It is what it is. I'm sorry. I'll do better.
What are we doing today? We're gonna do. What is this? This is one of those shows where, what do they call it on like talk shows where they have all of their special best guests, all-star cast, sweeps week.
I don't know.
After we do the usual song and dance, we are going to bring in a few people who want to be live, so you can hear their voices and we can talk about what they did and mock them as a team.
Yeah.
As a team. But first, we're going to go through who we had you. What do we have you do? We had you make missing posters and post them around town, and there were a lot of submissions. Not an overwhelming amount, thank you. But there were a lot, and these are the ones that I'm considering for the win, or we are considering for the win. Shall we go down them? Shall we go through them? Have you seen any of these? Have you watched the videos of these? A lot of them are videos.
I've seen a few of them because they were posted a lot, but I didn't know which ones had video or not.
Well, we'll start in the upper left. You see a young lad with a missing poster that he's putting his face through, and then it's a video, and he actually goes around and puts up missing posters as a missing poster. So that was cool. Good job. Took some effort. Next to that, we've got it's not a missing poster. It's a wanted poster, and then there's the cat in the poster, looking cute, looking awesome. And then next we've got a car covered in missing posters.
Yeah.
Do you think they did the other side of that car?
I don't know. Maybe did they post a picture of the other side of the car?
Don't remember. They did post. They post different angles, so maybe.
Are these the runners up or the finalists?
These are the finalists.
These are finalists. Okay.
Yeah. The series of ones over here, they put these missing posters up a lot. There's usually they're collages of missing posters, but you couldn't see what the details look like, so I just posted a close up. But I think all three of these, or at least the two that are on the polls, had a whole sequence, at least 20 different posters that are placed up around town. And then the one that says missing cat ? With a monkey looking monster. That was a video as well, and they showed the whole process of making it and then putting it out. Mm-hmm. If we skip to the other back, go to the left again, middle. This was like a scavenger hunt. I think maybe at a college. I can't remember completely, but they posted the body, and then they put heads. These 3 heads all over, and people were trying to find them, which I thought was
neat.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool.
The ones that say Buska.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what language that is. I'm sorry.
No, me neither. But maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a horribly terrible word. We were just.
Yeah, if that's the case, I'm sorry.
next,
I'll do better.
Next one is somebody with a cat mask on, covered in missing posters, walking around town. I think there's video, or at least pictures, multiple pictures of that. The next one's hard to see. The telephone poles, they actually, like, instead of putting missing posters up, they just posted our reviews.
Okay.
It's
Sure.
fine.
Guerrilla marketing.
Yeah, it's fine. And they put it on a lot of stuff, too, so that was nice of them. The next one didn't get put up anywhere, but I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that's a good. Is that a actual like cosplay like in real life, or is that a Photoshop?
It's a Photoshop.
It's a Photoshop.
It's
Okay.
a Photoshop.
Right. It still looks great.
Yeah, they did a good job there. I know that you couldn't tell AI to do that specifically. I don't think so anyway, but I think it looks great, and I wanted to include it. Mm-hmm. The rest of these, there's all 5 of these are just funny missing posters, and they did post them places. We got Starbucks, we got like a bunch of different places, and I couldn't really show that in a picture without them being extra tiny, but I wanted to also give them credit, so I wanted to post a little grouping of them. Mm-hmm. If we go back over to the left, we've got the missing poster, and we've got the Remington RAR meme, and that's been posted everywhere. I kind of think if you look, some of them look progressively more worn. I kind of have a feeling that this is one poster that they took back off after they did it, and they posted it again because it looks like it gets more disheveled.
Yeah.
Throughout, but that's fine.
That's fine.
It's great that you're trying to manipulate us into believing your lies, and that shows intelligence and perseverance. You gotta hustle. All right, the next one this one's impossible to do it justice. This is a video, and they Jamie would know what this is called. They like locked the missing poster to the middle, so it was always exactly there, and then they cycled through a shitload of different pictures of it everywhere, and it looks really cool, and there was a lot of effort put in, and I really like it a lot. And it also looks funny.
Yeah.
The next one is a missing cat, and it's in that squibbly writing. Is that your people?
Yeah, that's Arabic.
Yeah. What does it say?
I don't know. I don't speak.
Well, there's little birds.
I learned that my grandpa could speak Arabic after he died. Not that he could speak it after he died, but after he died was when I learned that he knew how to speak Arabic, because my dad mentioned it once, and I'm like, what do you mean he knew how to speak Arabic?
That's an omen, I believe, in some Bible.
Yeah.
You die and then you start speaking Arabic. That sounds threatening. I thought this was really funny. I saw this and I laughed out loud, so I thought I would include it. But there is a cat there, but I just thought I saw the birds and I thought it was funny. The next one is also a video. This is a series of, he has like a big old thick like ream of papers, of printed papers that he goes through, and then he goes all over everywhere posting it. There was a lot of effort here. Another one, once again, a lot of effort, a lot of places. Good job for the little pink background Mewgenics contest video. That one's also cool. And then finally, I had to put this one in because it was reminiscent of the grandma in the hospital in the background. It might be the person's face. It was somebody from one of the videos that painted themselves like a cat and was being cringe, I think. And they put themselves on the missing poster, and then they put it on a tree, and it says, "This is my grandpa. Grandpa's grave back here." So
Yep.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I wonder if he speaks Arabic now.
Yeah, maybe.
Those are the finalists.
Yep. Now chat's asking if I'm Arab.
No, they think you're Jewish.
They think I'm Jewish still.
Remember that?
Yeah.
They think you're Jewish. They call you a Jew on 4chan.
All right, chat. I am half European and half Levantine, which is Syria and Lebanon.
They don't care.
They don't care. I'm just being specific here.
Sounds threatening. Sounds scary.
If you search my name and like ignore most of the results being me, you can find a picture of like one of my like grandpa's cousins or whatever shaking hands with the Queen of England. It's in a stock photo library somewhere.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. A while back, there was this really cool thing that somebody put together for people who could not afford to go to GDC. Do you remember this? He went and interviewed a bunch of people. I believe he interviewed you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember this? Yeah.
Ray, yeah. Wait,
Yeah, so he interviewed, and I feel like
Oh, it was the
Remy was
online
there, too.
thing
Yeah.
where like they were doing an online like free
So
GDC thing.
a bunch of developers, including me and Tyler, donated our time, and we did a whole talk, which was basically for free for people who could not afford to come to GDC because GDC was incredibly expensive.
Yep, still is.
Yeah, and then you know what they did when they posted that? They complained that we were all white, and neither of us are all white. You fucking dicks. I'm so for those of you who don't know, I'm 25% Hispanic. My grandmother came from Mexico, and they say I'm passing. But I'll tell you what, all my Mexican friends growing up, they definitely knew.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also pretty white, and I think Middle Eastern counts as white, at least my part of the Middle East.
Yeah.
But it didn't stop people from calling me lesbianese in high school or whatever.
Yeah, it's so terrible. And then they fucking bashed this person into the ground, and then forced him to just put like randos, like people that they just desperately were trying to fill these spaces of like, so they didn't come off racist. And these people had barely experience that were in there, and they shuffled them in, and then no one cared because people just knew that was the racist GDC alternative that was fucking made by a Spanish person, a non-white person, or whatever.
Whatever, doesn't matter.
I
do remember when there was one time after I like had my hair was extra scraggly and my beard was extra scraggly, and I was walking down the street here, and I just hear some like woman mutter, "It's not my fault you're on the no-fly list." What are you talking about? I didn't know if it could have just been like a crazy person mumbling to herself, but it was weird that she said that when I walked past her on the sidewalk.
Got him.
I'm like, huh?
I had a friend, and once a fleeting friend, and I think his mom dropped me off back at my house and said something to me in passing, and they said, "Bye, Julio," and I was like, that's funny. And then my stepdad's like, "Why are they calling you Julio?" And I said, "I don't know." And then he like paused and he's like, "They're calling you a beaner." And I was like, "I don't know what that is." And I just continued on my journey as a small dark child. I was unaware, but now when I think about it, I think, oh.
Yeah.
But that's better. Is that better or worse than no fly? I feel like that's way worse.
What, being called a beaner?
Yeah. Well, they didn't call me a beaner. They called me Julio.
Oh, they called you Julio.
Yeah.
Is Julio itself a slur, or was it just?
There was an attempt. There was an attempt.
Thing.
It's like calling me Juan or Jose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I like Julio. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Shout out to Julio.
Yeah. Shout out to Julio.
There's a chance there's a Julio watching right now, and they just flipped their shit.
High probability. Okay, let's choose. We each choose four. We each do the usual. You didn't see all these.
we could have the people we're calling pick some, but
that'll be too long.
We got
to get this out of the way.
All right. From the description, I like the one that you said was a video.
Yeah, that one's really good.
I didn't see it, but like I can imagine. I pictured what it was when you were describing it. So.
Do you want to see it? I can show you.
Oh yeah, I want to see it.
Let's see. This is not. Let's go to my profile replies.
People are tweeting Invincible spoilers at you, and you don't even know what that is.
Nope. I will one day, and then I'll get mad about it.
It's a pretty good show.
I heard. And many people have told me. I just haven't had time to watch it. Here it is. Check it out.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's really good.
It goes.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you.
I mean.
Okay, that one's exceptional.
I feel like it's hard for any of the others to come close to that.
Yeah, that is the truth. The car.
Yep.
The car there's effort in the car.
The car is funny. I've seen cars like that around here.
Yeah, there are.
There are cars like that around here, dude. There's a car on the street that I live on that's most of the time it's under like a car cover, but I can see parts of it peeking out because it's not covered completely, and it is fully bedazzled with like some type of cement and little beads in the cement.
Wow, I've not seen that car around.
Yeah.
When I was little, there used to be a car that had a fabricated shark fin, and they would put like skeletal remains of large fish all on the hood. It stunk, but it was very cool looking to see that.
Yeah, I feel like there's a way to do that without it stinking.
Well, they didn't care.
Yeah.
Eventually, it doesn't stink, but
I mean, maybe that's how you get people to not break into your car.
yeah, I guess so. The scavenger hunt. Okay, so I'll just.
The scavenger hunt was a very creative and cool idea.
Scavenger hunt. The missing cat video. The car. Then for me it gets a little difficult.
Yeah, I feel like as good as the Zodiac one is, it wasn't
They
posted
didn't post it.
outside, so I don't think we can do that.
They said they didn't have a printer.
Yeah, I mean, well, shout out is a runner-up then.
Yeah.
It is very cool though, and
Yeah.
and if it was printed and posted, then then I feel like it would be an easy top 4.
Yeah.
But
This one down here there was effort put in here. I can show you that video too,
oh
actually.
yeah, let's see the video.
Let's find that video.
Chad is telling me to hit the button. I'm not at my computer. I don't have the button.
This is the like little scavenger hunt one.
Yeah, I like the
They
scavenger
posted the
hunt one.
pieces all over, and yeah,
That would be fun for an ARG,
yeah.
for a DLC.
This one was also cool. Yeah, this one. But it's mostly cool because that's where they live,
Yeah, what's that? Norway or Iceland or something?
something like that. But they made this little like
$100.
Scroll.
Here, people, I declare that my cat is missing. If found, please visit mewgenics.com.
Okay,
it was good.
that's a Russian accent or a Ukrainian accent. Some of that part of the world.
I don't know, but I don't like it, Tyler.
It's
I don't like it.
could be Finland.
It doesn't. If it
Might-
doesn't sound
might
like
be
me,
Finland. I don't know,
I don't think it's any of those things.
or it could be Dutchland.
Not in
Norway?
My,
No.
not in my America. Let's see. Let me find this.
Yeah,
video.
Norway's the one that's borders Russia, right? Or is that Finland?
I don't know. You're asking me like I know these things. I don't know. Okay, this one.
I'm trying to, whatever.
This.
I don't need to know where countries are. I'm American.
Did you see this though? See, look, all these flyers.
Oh, that's a lot of flyers.
Yeah, and they put them up everywhere.
That's a pretty cool looking cat too.
Yep.
Oh, people are saying that's French. Okay, I'm way off. I'm sorry. I'm American.
I told you. I told you. As long as I just bet on it not being that, then I look like I know what I'm talking about. All right. So what do you think? For fourth place, I think it's between the grip of flyers here, this cat man covered in things, and maybe the graveyard.
I think the grip of flyers probably feels like that's like a quantity thing that we gotta acknowledge.
I feel good about that.
So,
Okay,
there we go.
so winner is the
The montage.
yeah. Jamie, what is that? Where is he?
He's filming your pinball machine.
Yeah, montage or jump cut.
No,
sequence.
what is it called when you lock something in place in the middle and it's static and it's focused and it cuts through different things?
I want to say jump cut sequence, but it's not that.
No, it's God, what's our name?
It's like one of those things where people like I
There's-
took a picture of myself.
It's a
every day.
filter. It's a filter.
Time
like,
lapse kind of.
you can make there's like a filter option where you could like center lock
Yeah.
a face. So
Yeah, I know the technique, obviously. But
somebody's telling me on the fucking chat. God, don't leave me hanging. What's it called? God damn it! It's on the tip of my tongue. It's not match cut. Stabilized.
What?
It's they got it. It's stabilized. It's a stabilized image.
Okay.
Yes. Somebody. I got it before
Sure.
you though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't. That was not the one that I would have been.
I'm
thinking
talking to
of.
chat.
Okay.
I beat them. I beat
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. You beat them. They'll know.
It's a stabilized
in
image of
30
this-
seconds. Chad will hear you agree with them.
Yeah. It's stabilized. That's the winner. That one's great. I really like that one.
Really good.
And then in no particular order, cars, scavenger hunt, and grip of flyers. Yeah. Okay. Congratulations to the winners. I will get on that, giving you the codes. I've given everybody else who's won. I've given you your codes. They will unlock when the game comes out tomorrow morning. And if I missed you, ping me so I don't forget. I think I still have to do the Reddit ones. I got to remember to do that. Anyway, okay, we're coming back. Ready? There we go.
All right. Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, my. Ew. Ew.
Where'd my hair go?
Down there. Down there.
It's kind of cold in here.
Isn't it so much colder when you're bald?
Yeah. And then somehow the head still sweats.
Yeah, it's gross. It's just gross.
Kind of sucks, actually.
It's very nasty and sick. Yeah, no, people are barfing. People are shutting. We're losing viewers. We're losing viewers. It's dropping.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to be better.
They're unclicking wish list.
Yeah. They're unliking, they're disliking, and unsubscribing.
I think disliking should be called unliking. Okay. Let's jump to this real quick. Here's the final thing. It's very easy. All you need to do is push the fuck out of that trailer. Do it. Retweet it. We'll choose some random winners. Repost it everywhere. If you can get, without annoying people on Reddit, if you can get different places to talk about the trailer. I don't want to annoy streamers, so please don't annoy streamers. But if you know streamers personally, like if you're in the good graces of somebody that's significant and you know them personally and ask them, hey, you know, maybe you could look at the trailer live or whatever, that could be a shoo-in. But I really don't want you guys to like bombard streamers with bullshit in chat. I'm saying like if you were in the good graces of somebody who has a significant following, maybe mention that or something to them personally. That's it. Don't spam. Don't be annoying. High interactions is higher odds of winning. And you'll win a merch box and maybe some copies of the game will also go out.
Yep. And there's no stream tomorrow, so you're just going to like post these, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's no stream tomorrow, but maybe we'll do some like late night random stream or something just so it's set in stone. We can choose the winners and do whatever. See how we feel tomorrow. I don't know how we'll feel.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling we'll just be watching.
Yeah, if I end up waking up pretty early, maybe I'll just be asleep by then.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
But that's it. That's the last one with a whimper.
Yep.
Now, should we start bringing in people one at a time into this call?
Yes. Let's go. Who's first? Who's on first?
Is there a way to call Matthias and John? Where's their group?
Do you have a group chat with both of them?
Yeah, somewhere. I've definitely.
Oh yeah,
I definitely do.
The streamer mode on Discord is
turn that
shortening all the names. Is it the one that says?
No.
No.
Nope. Let's see. Where there, it's eventually going to be here. I'd spammed a bunch of people the trailer. That's why there's. That's why we have to scroll.
I mean, you can search.
Well, here you do it.
All right, type. P. L. Right, because isn't their username Planet Ridiculous?
Yeah, but I have Matthias. But I want both of them.
Yeah, so it's this one right here is one of them, but I can't see the names because it's
I clicked it and it didn't do anything. I have his open.
Yeah, you have his open.
Oh, whatever. We'll
just call them.
Okay.
They're probably in the same office together anyway.
Okay, we're calling Matthias.
Are they? I think they might be in the same office.
I told him we were gonna call.
Yeah. Okay.
I told him so. He's not picking up. There he is.
There he is. Talk.
Speak.
I accept.
You accept.
Oh, we hear you. Okay.
Should I try to get John in here too?
Yeah, he's waiting around, man.
Okay,
This
I'm
guy-
trying.
Alright.
It's
Click,
harder to.
How the fuck do you add people to calls in
Oh,
Discord?
up here.
Yeah, okay. Wait, that's adding them to the DM.
Then I'll recall him. Give me the first letter of his screen name in here because I think he has a not
J.
J.
J-O.
J-O. That's all he's doing all day, every day.
Jonny.
Okay, got him. Okay, I think it'll close this and it'll start it again. So 1 sec. There it goes.
Danielle's saying close the window shade.
It's too well.
I mean, there's light
I don't
here.
want-
People, I mean, all the other streams, you're like in pitch black in this little cave here.
Hello,
That makes you go bald when you're in the
John.
darkness
John,
all the
you're muted.
time. That might be you. Wait.
No,
No,
that's
he's
him.
muted.
Matthias, are you here?
Muted.
You're not muted. You're
not muted.
You're audible.
It's only because John is old.
John's so old.
Really, we're just going to get him on here and age shame him.
He's trying. He's pushing down his arthritis finger really hard, and it hurts so bad.
Yeah, sometimes requires a lot of force to click that mouse.
I know.
Sometimes.
There he
He
is,
needs a little. He needs a grabber to.
Mr.
John, are you
John
there?
Evans.
Do you have your walker?
Yes.
Do you ever grab internet grabber?
Oh,
He's
he's muted again.
He's muting.
Okay, all right, he's back. He's back. All right.
He's done it. John, you there?
It's not.
So, there,
Wait, there he is.
there's so many effing buttons here. You know,
True.
It's true.
Internet is dangerous.
Yeah.
Man, back in the Skype days, you could just click call and it would call people.
This coming. How many frets on a guitar?
well, you know when your phone is a jitterbug.
What?
Back in my day.
John and I are both subscribers to Consumer Wireless. Do you know Ted Danson?
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I love Ted Danson.
I've seen him.
Oh,
I've seen him
man.
do something once.
I saw AI Ted Danson on the Super Bowl last night in that horrible Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Yeah,
I
that was
didn't
that was
see
so
it.
painful.
I was
It
busy
was
all the
yesterday.
worst.
for all the Bostonians they got in that was just a travesty.
No, it was an abomination. I hate
Yeah.
the aging thing that's happening right now. They did it with the Jurassic Park folks. Everyone just looks like that guy in Lost Highway with the pancake makeup on who's like, I'm in your house right now.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone
so
just looks
creepy,
like that.
and everybody is way too skinny. They're just impossibly thin. It's like you can't be that age and be that skinny. You know,
I
it's
know.
just not right. It just doesn't look right.
No, I know.
Yeah,
It does not look
it's
right.
a flawed strategy, especially with women who are like, I know how I'll look better when I'm old. I'll wither to nothing.
exactly.
I'll wither
Yes,
to nothing.
nothing. Yeah,
Here,
and they're so bad, so bad.
hey, can I?
Hey, Tyler and Ed, how's it going, fellas?
It's going
Hello.
good. Can I talk to the people and tell them how this all went down? I'd like to tell them the story of how this happened.
Yeah, tell them the life
Oh,
story.
yeah, let's
Yeah, that's
do it.
better than us all talking at the same time.
No, I don't know. Let's try that too.
Yeah, we can all talk at the same time. Like,
Keep
that
talking,
works
it's fine. You
know?
can keep
Chat
talking.
loves this shit.
I don't know. Can you are you? What are you
Eat some of
eating?
these chips.
What's for lunch?
These let's see. I got a sandwich from Whole Foods and this bag of chips.
Okay.
I've been addicted to these types of chips.
They're good chips.
They
I tried them.
They say they're made with avocado oil, which is supposed to be healthier, but like I've been eating a bag of these a day and I'm still gaining weight. So
That's
I
healthy though.
don't
We
know.
just
I don't know how
confirmed
healthy
that.
they could be.
Quantity, Tyler.
What
Yeah.
quantity?
Quantity.
Keep your
Yeah.
face full, and you look young. You look young. Well, you're looking
Yeah.
older now, but you'll look.
I don't
young.
even want to tell you guys what I ate for lunch today. It was a weird one. It was kind of like a little flight, a snack flight, you know?
A what?
A snack
like
flight,
jet-
you know? I mean, you know,
like
like when you
JetBlue?
go
They
to a
call
restaurant,
that-
you're like, I'll have a flight of blah, 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 and they bring
Yeah.
out like 8 tiny glasses of weird, I mean, I don't drink, but some people do.
I believe
Weird.
that,
So I had random snacks for my lunch today.
I believe they call that girl dinner.
Girl dinner?
It's not girl dinner time, bro. It's man snack mid-hour.
Okay, I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna tell the story.
All right.
So,
Please.
Matthias, long ago, Matthias was well, he's still technically in this band, but he was touring heavily with this
I
band.
actually
called-
left the band. I am out of it now.
He's out. It's done. Old news. He used to be with his band called Sleepytime Gorilla Museum, and they toured endlessly, seemingly, in a weird green bus. And when I saw them live, I thought, wow, this is the greatest live show I've ever seen. Period. And I've been to quite a few. And then I saw them again, Brookdale Lodge, and I thought, wow, this is the greatest live show I've ever seen. And I've seen him a couple more times. And I met Matthias and talked to him. I actually have old video of him from like 13, 17 years ago. I don't remember how long ago. But I love the band. And when the band kind of went on hiatus, Matthias had posted basically like a kind of portfolio resume type deal online and doing voice work. And I loved his voice. And I reached out to him and I said, hey, would you want to be the narrator for this weird game I'm doing? It's a really quick game. It's called The Binding of Isaac. And Matthias came in and did the... You want to do the line? Do the line.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat?
That's the voice.
That's the voice. And I was like, wow, that's really cool to be able to work with him. But really, I felt like I was doing kind of an injustice because you didn't work on the music, because the music was already kind of done at that point.
Yeah, but you know what? Sorry to interrupt there, but that was the first thing I ever did with John. John was still living out in the Bay Area, and I recorded that.
You did? I didn't even realize that.
In Berkeley.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, like that was before we even wrote a lick of music for you. I happened to be out there. I remember you called me while I was actually in the Bay visiting or something, and I don't know how it was that I ended up calling John. It was sort of like a timeline issue, and I was like, oh, how about I come and show up at San Pablo Recorders and we do this?
That's right, and you did, and we did that.
Crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought you guys were doing something else together after the fact because then you kind of got up and were moving around, and once Isaac kind of closed out and we decided we were going to do Mewgenics, I had contacted you guys, and I remember vividly calling Matthias, and I don't know if John was on the phone or not, but I remember singing the Mewgenics theme song to you over the phone in Monterey. And being like, you think you could do that? You did that.
Those lyrics, take a cat, rub it on a cat, and then that cat gets all fat, not too sure what's up with that, Mewgenics. Those are more or less like, that's like Ed McMillan raps right there. Yeah. That was like, I think you were like, I'm not a lyricist, but what if the song is kind of like this concept?
Yeah.
And then we just stole your words.
It works.
It's like
like
a classic news reporter. You're like, just the facts.
Just the facts, man.
Take a cat.
Yeah. You got to explain it.
Just really
seriously.
Simplest terms.
But then that, of course, became, and then that mutt, the one with the gut, a little baby cat comes out of its butt.
Not too cute.
There's like, it was elaborated on for sure.
Yeah.
But man, the original seed was planted by Ed. The poetry of this game.
It was amazing. And I knew right away when you guys sent me the song that I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then you ended up just like making how many, like 17 tracks for the original prototype?
I think so. I mean, a lot of them survived.
Yeah, at least.
I think something like 17 tracks. I don't know how much to talk about here on the eve of release and like what you've told people about, what has survived from the
we can talk about whatever, as long as you're not revealing the names and lyrics of the final like 15 tracks or whatever.
Sure. Yeah, of course. No, but I mean, a lot of the stuff from whatever, 2012, 2013, I can't remember when we started writing. It was some time around then.
Yeah.
That has made it into the game in the form of some like house tracks, I guess you're calling them, right?
Yep.
So you'll hear them. But there's a way in which that aesthetic has lived on, that music that John and I it's the first thing we ever did together that was, separate from doing the weird little narration for Isaac. We got together, and that just kind of came out. We're just kind of nerdy jazz musicians, John and I. And
Go on.
Can I ask you something? I don't think I've asked you.
yeah.
What did you
8 inches.
I've asked you that question.
Oh, sorry. Let's give it a hat to Robin Williams.
When the game was canceled, what did you think? Did you think? So I will say multiple times in the years when everything was floating in space, you asked, "Can we release this music so maybe people will buy it? So to make some money."
Right.
Because you weren't sure. And
right.
every time you asked, I said, "This is going to happen one day."
Right.
So I don't want to release anything. What did you think? Did you think it was
we
going
put
to?
our full faith in you, Ed. Full faith. Always.
Well, here's the other thing. Okay, so it got canceled. History, everyone knows the history. But then we just like jumped like so hardcore into Isaac and the 4 DLCs that followed.
Sure, yeah,
and then
that's true.
That was like a 5-year deep dive. And then when we came up for air, you were like, okay, we're doing this game with Tyler. And then we just like kind of started in on this thing in 2019 or 2020 or whatever it was. So there was only a little time to be sad around like 2014 for like 5 minutes.
Did you know
and I
that?
think, and also Matthias and I are the type of people that, you know, if something stopped, we go on to the next thing, you know, full force. You know, there's no time to cry in your milk.
No
tears in this milk bowl, Johnny.
No.
Do you remember
it's
that the
true.
last?
We're like sharks.
The last song that you sent was, I believe, the St. James Infirmary one.
Oh God, I love that song.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very sad song, and you guys sent it to me the day that I think I found out that the game was canceled.
Oh.
And I listened to it on repeat, and I did cry.
That song is that's a crusher. That'll appear on the house tracks. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that aesthetic lives on in the new music that you commissioned over the last bunch of years. But some of those like original tracks, that one, Bravest Cat, we were calling it.
Yeah, Bravest Cat. Yeah. Right.
Kristen Slip from the Dirty Projectors singing on it. God, that song, it really is beautiful. And it has one of like, her husband Cole Kamen Green is like a badass trumpet player. And that was the first time we had worked with him. And now he is all over the
we've been lucky enough to have him on many pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's get out of the depressing. Let's talk about what you want to do in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I think it's pretty
obvious.
What's
your dream? What's your dream with this whole thing beyond game?
Mewgenics 2.0.
Mewgenics the musical.
The musical, of course.
Well, Mewgenics the musical. Here's my log line for it. It's something that I've always really wanted to say. Yeah, like Mewgenics, cats but good.
Oh, I think it should be cats but weird.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Yeah, because cats is weird on its own.
Yeah, but butt is spelled with 2 T's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a fact.
Cat butt.
Yeah.
Well, I think
weird.
You know, there is a way in which these songs could absolutely happen in the format of like a real musical.
Yeah, you guys think he's joking? Actors. He's not joking.
Yeah.
This is a for real thing, and I will fully support this in any way I can. Mm-hmm. Just so you guys know.
I think a really good way to proceed. First of all, if you combine the house tracks with the in-game tracks, we're not going to say an actual number, but it's an ungodly amount of music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have to see what rises to the top here in the next month or two, because a musical can't have a million. There's got to be some moments for some acting, for some high kicks, for some singing and dancing, for some skullduggery, for some heartbreak.
I don't know, man. It can all happen within the context of the music.
Yeah, I think, but maybe we need to find out what the favorite 15 tracks are from this game over the next couple months.
I think we'll find out. I think people have already made like multiple lists of the ones that
People probably have they have tier lists of like the little clips that they've heard from the streams for like 10 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
They'll let us know. But then it's just stringing together a narrative, right, with the music, and then.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Ed, I know you're not like a playwright, but you have strung together a very interesting bunch of characters. Like the NPC situation in Mewgenics could absolutely be spun out into some real writing. They're already.
Yeah,
so,
I will help. To the
Yeah,
best
they're
of my
like
ability.
absolutely compelling characters and would be so fun and to like really think about their story and think about if they could sing some of these songs, you know? Like I don't know, there's that's like I don't know. I think it would be a fun challenge. So that's my that's on my mood board. That's part of my vision quest for the next couple years.
And I also think that in context of there is a storyline, of course, as the game goes, and there's a storyline, and given the right, I don't know, the right organization, I mean, it could be a feature animated film easily.
Yeah, I mean, it could easily be like the Book of Mormon. I would say it's super raunchy, potential raunchy. Like it could be like really gross and fun and very subversive,
Oh, yeah, we can see. The thing, I don't want to put you guys on the spot, but what do you think the chances are the next time you guys are in the same place? What is there a song that you guys could do together where Matthias could sing that you could just play live if you were in a studio?
Oh,
Sure.
heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll be
Yeah.
together on Wednesday. Maybe we can do a little YouTube stream where we
I think
learn
people
something.
would. I think people. I mean,
People-
I
people-
personally
I would
would
watch that.
love that. I would love that. So if you ever wanted to do that, I would funnel people into your live stream or video or whatever it is that you want to do.
I'm
'cause
sure we could make that happen. I mean, at their core, all the songs are songs, and they can be played, on guitar or piano and sung too. So there's no reason why we couldn't make that magic appear.
in my head,
Totally.
I'm thinking Crazy Days.
Ooh, which
yeah, that's a good
which people don't even know
They don't know about it, and don't tell them about it. Anyway,
Thanks a lot,
Chat-
Ed.
Chat should be spamming their favorite song right now, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is because there is one like fan favorite that's risen to the top out of everything that's been.
I think
teased.
I know. I think I know the one.
What is it? Flush?
Yeah,
Yeah, but now you're
you're
swayed.
spoiling it.
No,
Now-
they're only
now
going to just
that's
say
what they're
Flush.
gonna say.
No, yeah, they're going to say.
They're already saying Flush. They're already shouting, and number 2 is your
Well,
name.
we'd have to get Jeff to sing that. That's a Jeff
Yeah.
Perlman.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
right
sure.
there.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I
Genius
mean,
in
I'd
his
love
own
to
right.
sing out turns.
Actually,
Wait,
they're saying a
speaking
bunch
of
of different
which-
stuff. Fleas and Parasites is a big one too. But
Also,
Flush,
Jeff Perlman.
Kitty Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Cat.
Yes.
Kitty
Kitty
Bones.
Bones.
Yep.
Zoe Lewis, right?
And they just listen to all the songs.
Guys, I
that
want
we
to talk
teased. There's
about
none
one
that
of the
aren't here.
lyrics
Talk
in
about the
Flush
lyrics.
that was like a crowning achievement for the Jeff, Matthias, John collaboration there. There's a moment in which there's like this Bob Marley, Motley Crue mashup about poop, which makes me laugh so hard. So he goes, 3 little turds.
Turds,
Right. And then we
turds,
go,
turds.
turds.
Yeah.
Like, girls.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Oh,
girls. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
man,
that was-
that was a brilliant.
I always
Yeah,
sing
who-
that.
who
I
knew that
always sing
Bob
that part.
Marley and Vince Neil would be in the same room.
No, listen. Okay, here. Let me just get back to the musical thing for one moment.
Yeah.
I think a great first step would be for us at some point, maybe I don't know, sometime next fall, next winter, something like that. Is that maybe John and I do a little GoFundMe or something like that, and assemble a band and do a night or a weekend, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in a theater somewhere with the greatest hits from this, just to see what it would sound like to have, a rhythm section, some singers, some backup singers, some horns, a couple of great guitar players, really good piano player, and do some of these songs in the service
That'd
of
be awesome.
imagining what it would be like to, like that would be the sound of the pit in the orchestra or whatever for
Yeah.
the actual musical of this, which will no doubt happen before 2030.
Well, we will do what we
absolutely.
can to make that happen. I have a feeling that a lot of people will be knocking on your door for a lot of things after this comes out, and maybe a few award nominations will help carry things through the year too.
Maybe a
Yeah.
daytime
less than an
Emmy.
ego.
Oh God.
I think you
daytime
guys.
Emmy,
I think
John.
you guys honestly made the best video game soundtrack I've ever heard. Period.
Aw.
Hands down. Nothing
Well,
close.
I think it's cool because, I mean, this music is the closest to our heart and soul. I mean, John and I became known as the metal guys because of the success of Isaac and Meat Boy and The End Is Nigh, and we love doing that darker material. But this, like, more playful, sort of. More challenging music in terms of like harmony and arrangements and stuff like that. So it's just kind of where we live more.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool that your fans specifically are on board for what they see as a shift from us, but really it's just like who we actually are. It's just this game has taken a while to come out.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can tell when people are having fun working on it when their work ends up this good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was important for me to like give you guys enough rough ideas of whatever, and then you just do it all. Like, do whatever you want to do that sounds good to you. I'm just here to lean you in different directions so it fits the game. I'll take whatever you got.
Ed,
I know,
you were a stunning muse.
It's true, man. Like you have great musical taste. We really aligned on this one. It was super fun
Spell
to
muse however you like, you know.
Do you
Yeah,
guys?
it's an
Do each of you
interesting-
guys? Sorry. Do each of you guys
No, it's
have
okay.
a favorite track that you can give at least partial title, so we don't have to spoil something? I'm interested in knowing what each of you guys think is like the best or your favorite song.
Oh, wow.
Is there anything in here that is like that's my best work on this album, or my favorite?
That is absolutely impossible because every song has such a personality, and they're all so good in their own way, that, you know, I mean, it's just it's just really, really hard. I mean, anytime you make a record, your favorite, you know, song Stepchild comes to the foreground as the favorite at different times. But this one, truly every song I click on that, I'm like, oh, this is the best one. And then the next one is like, oh, that's the best one. No, it's just
That's
because,
good though,
you know, I
because
think
you
part
think you're
of the-
just getting better and better as it goes.
It's kind of how
well, no,
it
but
felt
the part of
hearing them come in.
the brilliance of what you asked us to do, Ed, is that you allowed us to kind of tap into our broader network of friends and people that we love, that we've worked with for, you know, sometimes decades, and ask them to put their best foot forward and bring these personalities into the characters that we've created for them. And so you're getting to hear the people that you love kind of be their wildest versions of themselves. So it's not just us making this music. It's very collaborative, and because of that, it's very gratifying to see your friends shine in a way that you thought they could, but you never. Most of the performances are just so far beyond what we thought people were capable of.
It's true. Yeah, it's very maximalist. It's so over the top, especially as you get later in game. You
That's
know,
the whole
like
game.
Yeah,
It
fits
like
it.
the most maximalist game possible. So
It fits it.
it
very,
is.
very
Yeah,
well.
it is. It is like a nerd's gummy cluster. That was a weird commercial. Did you guys see that? I watched this. You know, I don't know how that
That was
made it.
so
on.
weird. I didn't even know what was going on.
I didn't
You
watch
saw
any of
that,
this.
right,
Was that a
John?
su- was
I
that a
didn't
Super
watch
Bowl
the
thing?
Super Bowl yesterday because I was
I
kind
didn't-
of busy. But
But the
I never
nerd's
see
gummy
anything.
cluster thing was so odd.
Who was that for?
Yeah, exactly.
Was
what
it AI
the target
generated? Like, are
audience
all the
there?
ads AI generated now?
The,
Like, is
the
that
target audience was the people was you guys saying this on
Yeah.
live.
guess
That's
so.
what they're
the
going
target
for.
audience is investors usually.
Well, anyway, all right. If I was forced, like, gun to my head, you already spoiled one that I really like. I don't need to say what it's about. You mentioned the title, I don't know, 18 or 19 minutes ago, Ed.
Yes.
That was one that what was I think it was one of the last things you commissioned. It was like probably over the summer or in the fall or whatever.
Yes.
That one came out great, and it also spawned an alt with
Yes.
a really cool segue in between. So
Yes.
that one's going to be fun.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
I had that one on loop while I was working on the part of the game that it's in, and
and
gets
that
you
one
in the
is,
gets you in the headspace for that.
yeah,
it
totally.
was always helpful. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys know that, but yeah, you'll send us stuff, and your music will influence the vibe, and we will try to complement the music sometimes. Because oftentimes people don't know. Oftentimes, I will, to keep you guys flowing, I will just send you a bunch of stuff that we have not done. And sometimes that's got us into trouble because stuff will change and we're like, we need this in another
I
language.
remember that there were at least two, maybe three that had to get like alternate lyrics or languages.
But
or
they
whatever.
they were so funny. Like there's one that we also won't spoil.
Yep.
That's in a couple different languages out of necessity.
Yeah.
That is really hilarious. Just because we had written it so far in front of you guys.
Yeah.
That the fix for
we made use of everything.
Yep.
Yeah, we got everything in there.
Even the songs that had to get cut were just moved to the house track so that you can still.
I
hear
know,
them
and there's a
in-game.
couple of great ones in there. And what's interesting is like I keep trying to upload I made a completely separate album for the house tracks because it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I know.
And people will keep reaching out to me on YouTube and being like, "Is this one? Is this one?" And so the last 72 hours of my life have been going back into the It's Too Late and asking them, I still have to add 3 more songs because I forgot about this and this and this and this. And so there's going to be a lot of music for people to listen to. All right,
I can almost guarantee you that what the next thing people are going to ask after those albums are out are, can I get the version of the album that has all the variants of it in the game? So you guys can probably do like a C-side album with all that stuff if you wanted.
We have a lot of material, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we do have to move on to other people. It was very nice having you here, everybody. This is Matthias Bossi and John Evans of Ridiculon, the most amazing musicians in the business. You're going to be hearing a lot about them. Yeah,
I can't believe we're finally here. Congratulations to you both. It's wild. The perseverance, the tenacity, the positivity in this new version of this game, the great team that you have assembled to push it over the finish line. It's been awesome. There has never been even a moment of drama in the last full 6 years that we've been working on this,
which is crazy.
No, it is very smooth.
Yes.
Very smooth.
Yeah, no, it is. It has been a raging river of inspiration. So we thank you.
More to come.
Listen,
more to come.
Tomorrow's a big day. Congratulations to you both. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Maybe John and I will learn one of these jams in studio this week and try and come up with something, and we'll be sure to tag you.
Perfect.
Good luck in win the internet. Okay.
Yes, we're going to attempt to break it.
We're gonna crash Steam tomorrow.
Our goal is to crash Steam. Let's do this.
Great.
Let's do it. Let's song it up.
Thanks, guys.
Crash it up, Fuzzball.
All right.
We'll see you around.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
All
right.
Who's next?
Who's next?
I'm gonna run. Let me run to the bathroom. You can find who's next.
Okay. I mean, all right. Everybody here is just one letter because Discord's in.
You can close that thing, and I think it'll show it.
Yeah. Who is next? Did you tell them to message you to DM you about this or?
No, I just said I'd pull them in. If they're available, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the dev.
I mean, Takara's active right now. She's obviously there.
Yeah. Okay. Are we calling Takara next?
Sure.
Is Marty here? Okay. Message Ed in Discord because we're on his account. Don't message me. Like DM Ed, and I will grab the next person who DMs me from the dev team in here. if they're watching. So I should probably actually post this in. Okay. That was the message that I just sent to the dev chat from Ed's account, buzzing my phone. What the fuck? Okay. All right. There's a bunch of people here. Looks like Marty got here first, so I feel like we should talk to Marty first, and then Takara, and then okay. Everybody's messaging me now. Yeah. Let's call Marty.
Ow! I put my knee into.
All right. I told the dev team to message, and the first comes getting in, so it's Marty.
Marty, let's do this. I've unplugged myself.
Okay.
Martin,
Who's this?
Hello.
are you there?
Hi.
Hi.
How's
Am I
it?
coming in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
We can hear you. You're live.
Okay.
You are live.
Yay!
Yay!
I heard you guys have a new game coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
supposedly.
nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that there was a trailer this morning. I saw that new trailer you put out, and oh,
You know what I
what
heard?
a work of art.
What
a-
you know what I heard? It looks
What'd
like
you hear?
early 2000s crap.
Yeah. It looks like a Flash game.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what I heard.
well, it kind of was.
All right, so this is Marty. He's the lead animator, and he also did the trailer that you guys saw.
Yeah, and most of the cutscenes.
Yeah, most cutscenes, most of the big bosses, the really intricate stuff, all of the transitions,
Yep.
all the really smooth, buttery, yummy, moving things. That's all Marty.
Yep.
And Marty's been here from the beginning, basically.
Yeah, we brought him on in 2020.
Since the second beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the second beginning.
The first animator we hired after I convinced Ed that he was not going to do this himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna.
Yeah, and then after a couple of years, I realized I don't want to do it myself either.
I mean, yes. Marty called me early in development, and it was one of the nicest things ever. He called me to be honest and say, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I'm just going to let you know. I don't know if I can be in this the whole way through, depending on... And that honesty, I knew right away that you were definitely our guy. And
Oh, thanks.
yeah.
I seem to remember you didn't tell me how big the game would be when you first.
I didn't
hired
know.
me.
We didn't know.
It could
Yeah.
have been a 3-year project. Like, you know how it goes.
But imagine if I
Yeah,
had.
no,
You
for
would have
sure.
walked away. You would have been like, no. There's no way I'm working on this for 5 years.
Yeah, I don't know. It's possible. I mean, I was having doubts in the middle because I don't know. I mean, stuff was going on in my life at the time. Actually, it was during COVID, right? And like
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
people were like going crazy. And one of the things that happened was I had like some anxiety issues, and I had to like stop drinking coffee. And
Yeah.
like relearning how to do work without drinking coffee is like so much harder than you think it is until you actually like have to do it. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. I've
Anyway.
paused coffee for a few weeks at a time every now and then, and it is rough.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on and doing this whole stream thing. I had a bit I wanted to do when I came in. I didn't get to do it.
What's your bit?
Uh,
Are you bald?
Okay.
Because
No.
we're already
all
done that.
We're all bald now.
That bit's been running to the ground.
Okay. Well, I'll shave my head tomorrow, and I can just be a little bit late for the party.
Shave your whole
I'll enter
body.
the cringe competition, and I'll be late for that too. And the cringe joke is that I did the bald joke 3 weeks after everyone else. Yeah, it's too late now. I was gonna do the whole bit where I'm like, oh, I saw that trailer. It was so great. It should be in the Louvre. and then you know, I was gonna try and bait you guys into saying how good the trailer was, and then I was gonna say, yeah, and you know, I would even skip the game. I think just the trailer alone is really good enough.
Well, don't worry, Marty, because the reality is there will be many people who just take the cutscenes and post those.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And then they'll just watch that and not play the game.
Yeah, they'll post every variation of the intro cutscene as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Five
Every
hours of
combinatoric, you know, there's like 1 billion different ways that it could play out because all the random stuff.
Probably more than that. Like you put a lot of random stuff in there.
Yeah.
Well, it was mostly Ed
Yeah, it was
actually.
mostly Ed,
Like,
but
yeah.
there is a lot.
Once I saw what you were doing though, after the fact, I was like, shit, I got to do more. I got to add more to this.
Oh yeah, because one of the last things that Marty did for the game was the title screen that is also full of random stuff.
You know what I actually did? I looked up because I remember when I was younger, there are these books that you could get that I love symbols, and there are books on symbols, and there was a series of hobo symbols. It was like a hobo language, like
yeah, I know about this.
yeah. So I went through and I put a bunch of I almost spoiled something. I put a bunch of like glyphs and symbols on the house at random that mean things that if you looked it up, then you'd be like, ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And that was one of the last things I did is decorate with some hobo symbols.
I put a secret thing in there that I didn't tell you guys about. There's like a 1 in like 30,000 chance of getting something on the main menu that I think people will go nuts for if they ever see it. But you know, you'd have to be like, it's really subtle too. You have to be like screen capping, and like someone in the Twitch chat would have to like notice, or else you're just gonna click off of it and never see it again.
You just ended somebody's life. There's somebody with OCD.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said anything.
Didn't know about this. So.
Yeah, now there's one person in the world who's
it's not something that's gonna get us in trouble, right?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
it's a funny nod to something that some of the fans were talking about in the fan Discord.
Oh,
well,
whether or not Dr. Beanies is circumcised, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through and look, try to find that thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't look through the game's files. You have to like open the game and do the thing.
Yeah, no, I'll do it the right way.
We'll do it the real way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and make sure that's working before the game comes out. I think that's the most important thing. We gotta get squared away.
The 1 in 3.
Anyway,
you got to do it enough times that you know that the odds are 1 in 30,000.
Yeah.
Right. So how many times do you actually have to test it then?
Well,
you know, enough that it comes up a couple of
an
times, and then you
actual,
can do the math.
scientific formula for this, and it's going to be something like 1,000,000 times or something.
I've always wondered about that because I don't know. I won't get into that, but you know, the statistics of that, it's weird. It's not just like you're gonna get it once every 30,000 times, right? Like if you want to know how often it actually happens, you have to test it like a zillion times until you can be like reasonably sure it's not gonna change or something. I don't know. I don't know math.
They got science guys for that. They got Bill Nyes and Neil deGrasse Tyson's to figure that stuff out.
The nerds figured it out, and now the AI can just tell you, so we don't even need the nerds anymore.
Yep. You just ask ChatGPT now.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they figured out everything that we ever needed to know because, you know, they're not going to have a job anymore. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Right, I wanted to talk about the trailer a little bit because that came out today. Oh, I also, so I guess I'm the only animator coming on today. I think Chase said he was busy, and Wes said he didn't have anything to say.
Wes said he said he was going to come on that. Fuck.
Oh, he did? Oh, shit. Okay, I just spoiled that.
Just call Wes then. And
okay.
Also, Takara
he told me that. He probably
like
changed his mind.
Thing, right?
Did Takara animate something?
Maybe. She might have animated
she animated the When You Pet the Cat. Right?
Oh yeah, she did the hand cursor for When You Pet the Cat.
Yeah.
I think that's the one animation she did.
Well, don't tell her, Dave. We'll bring her in and let her talk about that.
Okay. Yeah.
But thank you to the whole animation team because I would be you know, pretty. This game would have taken many more years if it was just me. In fact, it probably would have come out a lot sooner if you had picked a different guy first, and then we could have gone with like an easier animation style. I was really trying to impress you in the beginning, and I really committed us to this very laborious.
And you did, Mark. You did impress me.
You set a bar for the rest of the animators as well, and like as we got into it, they were all trying to basically they were trying to like match the bar that you set or like one up you on stuff.
It's very hard It's very
It's
hard.
very
to
hard because Marty's
Yeah,
very
well, it's
good
also
at
like my
animation.
own style. It's like my own homebrew thing. After like you have to use Flash for like 15 years or something,
Yeah.
and then eventually you just pick up all these little things that like no one else on Earth knows about.
And I'll tell you, as an animator who uses Flash and understands it, I will open up one of your FLAs and not know what the fuck is going on. Like, I don't understand what you're doing. It's overly complicated and it's so confusing, but it looks
They're more
absolutely
complicated than they look,
beautiful.
though. Here's the
They're
thing.
more
And here's the
complicated than they
secret.
look. What do you mean? Oh.
Oh, not okay. I meant it the other way around. They're really complicated.
All right.
They look really complicated, but that's because like the thing that you do to make everything look smooth at the end is you just go to every like keyframe that like looks too like angular or jerky, and then you make another keyframe on either side of it, and then delete the one in the middle so that it like smooths it out, and that makes everything look way smoother, and you can do that like multiple times to get everything looking good. But you have to make sure it's like the last thing you do before you finish your thing because it just turns the file into a giant mess.
Yeah, we have a
Anyway,
screenshot of
that's
one
the
of
secret. But if
first
I didn't tell you that, so you just see it and think, whoa, this guy's on like a level way beyond any mortal man.
You are a god, and I can say that you got like better and better, like with every cutscene, which is great because I feel like the songs kind of work that way too. The further we got into the game, the better you seem to get as an animator, and it looked smoother and smoother and crazier to the point where, like, the final cutscene everyone's gonna see after they play the game for 1 billion hours, is fucking beautiful.
I know.
Beautiful.
It's great.
I wish we could talk about it.
I'll also say, because all the weird stuff that Marty does in Flash was really, really stressed to the limits of my my game engine.
Yeah,
Because there were multiple times where it was like, okay, how many layers of nested masks are you using here? It's like, okay, well, I can support 4, and I might be able to adjust this and support 5, but like 6 is too much.
Yeah. It's always when you're doing like crazy stuff that you're not supposed to be able to do in Flash. This is not a spoiler, I don't think, but there's one enemy somewhere that has like a really like flowy bit of like drapery, and like that's not easy to do. I mean, Flash essentially is like you draw a bunch of pictures and then you can do what are called linear transformations on them. They can kind of like stretch around, but they can't like bend. And so if you have like cloth or anything like that, you can either do it in a way where you like draw a couple of different drawings and then flip between them like we do on Zodiac. But then for this one enemy, I did like this really crazy like nested mask. No one in the audience knows what I'm talking about. Probably it's shit that you probably would never know how to do in Flash, and you would think that we didn't do it in Flash.
It looks impossible. There's a lot of stuff.
But it's all real. It's all legit, and Adobe is trying to take that from us. So take them down.
Yeah, get them.
Fuck you, Adobe.
We'll get them.
I mean, they did say that they're not gonna completely cancel Flash. They're just gonna. They're just gonna.
Right, which is kind of back to what it was before.
Yeah, back to well, no, they said that they're gonna do bug fixes, right? Like they said that's all they're gonna do now. So I'm waiting.
Right.
On
That's
those
all we've
bug
always
fixes.
wanted is just the bug fixes.
Yeah, I just
so
want
let's
the
hope
bug
they fix
fixes.
the bugs we wanted fixed.
Though, if I was Adobe, what I would do if people were complaining because I was canceling something.
Just say fuck you and
No, I would say no, we're not, and then I would cancel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You should
Marty.
cancel Mewgenics out of protest.
It's pull the plug.
Yeah.
Pull the plug.
Until Adobe brings back Flash, Mewgenics is canceled.
Come on, bring it back. We want
You know what to do.
We
I
want
mean,
it to be.
yeah, okay.
It has to be called Flash. Change the name back.
Change it back to Flash.
We want Sonic's arms back to blue. Or wait.
I was always saying they should just revert to an old Flash, and then like they do sometimes with the like old school RuneScape or whatever. They should just pull up an old like Flash 8 build or something. Like, okay, we're not
guarantee
going to make it really slow this
They
time.
should just make the last version of Macromedia Flash open source, because apparently the reason why they can't do that with Animator is because there's too much Adobe code in there. So just
It's a great idea. They'll never do it.
Grab Flash 8, like Macromedia Flash 8, and open source that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna move on.
Sorry.
We're gonna
Sorry
move
for
on.
the insider baseball there.
Yeah,
the people love it.
Everyone loves this stuff. Can you do a poop joke before you leave?
Can I do one thing? Can I ask the chat what's their favorite enemy in the game that they've seen so far on the stream?
What if it's
And
not one you did? Would you?
I did all the ones that they've seen so far. I'm pretty sure.
That's probably true.
Yeah, Marty did a lot of the early
'Cause
enemies.
those are all from the
before
beginning
we,
of the game.
That
Before
is
we
true.
moved him to mostly bosses and had
What are your guys' favorite smoothest silk buttery bosses that look so spicy? Tell them.
And I'll tell you a little story about it because I can remember the thought process for almost every.
It's looking like
yeah, I'm seeing Daddy
Shark and Zodiac.
Okay. Let me think.
And then somebody said Radical Rat, Ed animated Radical Rat.
I don't remember that, but I guess so.
You animated Radical Rat and Boris. I think those are the only two that are.
Marty, didn't you touch those up? You didn't ever touch those?
Somebody did touch up the Boris death animation recently.
Yeah, that was Chase.
Yeah, that was Chase. You might have also done the big. No, you didn't do the big slime because the big slime was a placeholder thing for a while. So
I think I did do the big slime.
So you did the big slime, Marty. Ed did
I
not.
think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have a story about the big slime though. I kind of have a story about.
Just tell the story.
But...
Who the fuck cares what these losers' opinions are? Tell the story you want to tell, Marty. What's the story you want to tell?
Okay, fuck it. I'll go with my favorite one, which is I was hoping someone would say Chubs and Nubs because
yeah. Let's go.
When I sent those in, there was just this one animation where it was like one of them gets hit and then they like respond fire back at you and then they like shoot out like a little like goop, and when I sent that to you, there's like a detail in the goop where it's like this white discharged sludge comes out of his like neck anus, and like there's like a bead like to make like the viscosity of the fluid look right. You know, there's like a little ball of goop that like kind of rolls down the. You'll see it if you watch it in the game. But it's just like so gross looking, and so I sent those into you, and you said, "Oh, this white goop looks so good. You got to put that everywhere." And so we went back to like all the rest of the animations. We added little bits of the white goop throughout.
I remember that vividly. I remember that vividly. Thinking, "Oh yes, he gets it. He's doing it." Because I didn't ask for that. You just did it. I think I just said
I thought you asked for something.
I think I just said it. He shoots something out, and then you did that, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that looks pornographic." Keep going. That is exactly what we want. More of that.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully there will be more for years to come.
That's not spit. That's squirt.
Thank you so much for having me on, and it has been a pleasure these last 6 years now to work on this project, and it was as a guy who's made various art things, I know how difficult it can be to really attempt something that you might call your masterpiece or your magnum opus or whatever. I think most people never really get the chance to do it, and to help someone with that, like anyone at all, let alone some people who made some stuff that really meant a lot to me when I was growing up on Newgrounds playing Flash games when I was a kid. It means so much to be able to repay that favor. I think a lot of the people who play your games would like to be able to do that for you, and I actually got to, so I win.
That's very kind, Marty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a good stream, guys.
Enjoy your day.
See you, Marty. All right, who's next?
Takara.
Tika. Uh-oh.
Mush mush.
Hello.
She's here.
Hello, I'm here. You guys had like great interviews with Matthias and John, and Marty just finished up, and now I just feel like I'm waddling in with my like little bells on my jester hat, and now I have to be entertaining to everyone.
Let's make it awkward.
Yeah. Let's start at the beginning.
Cool.
Let's start at the beginning. I'm okay.
Oh,
how old were you when I commissioned the tarot cards?
Okay, I actually had to go through my files in order to like check what year that was. That was 2013 when you messaged me on Tumblr of all places, because that's where I was posting fan art.
Yeah.
And so I would have been I started this, so I was like 21 at the time, just turning 22. For reference, I'm almost the same age as Tyler. I think you're 90, right?
Yeah, I'm 90.
And you're not
Yeah,
bald,
I'm
are you?
91, so
Are you part of this bald crew?
Balding.
no. Well, my hair has been thinning actually over time, and
isn't
that's
it-
just because of stupid genetics.
Life
but
is
yeah,
like
we're
that.
like, yeah, but we're like there's a point where I think we're the exact same age because I'm gonna be turning 35 soon in April. But yeah, so I was like 21 when you first messaged me on Tumblr because I was just doing the tarot card thing. I just got into Isaac, and I was like, I want to do just something fun because there's all these cool tarot cards in the game, and I'm just like, what if I like made the tarot cards actually like themed to what they do in Isaac? So I started drawing those and I started posting the work in progresses, and then you just get in my DMs being like, hey, this is something I've always wanted to do but never had the time. Would you like to do it? And I'm like, okay. So we just worked on that, and I have been chained in your basement ever since.
Yeah, you've always been there. You've always just been there since then for whatever. You just come in, come out. Like even with Mewgenics, you I don't know what is this. It's like a kind of like an orbit. Like you continue to go away and then you come back, and then you'll go away and you'll come back, and then the orbit gets tighter and tighter as you go. And for quite many years, you've been living this. I feel like
yeah, no, I was there because like you had me originally come and do like test art to see if I could do like the backgrounds or anything like that, and so there's still a lot of like the really old like early footage that you'll see of like from I want to say like 2021. A lot of those backgrounds are actually my placeholder things back when we were just like testing, because you also originally wanted the backgrounds to be randomly generated, so like different chunks that could like appear, and I'm just like, this is going to be quite a lot, and that eventually was just going to be too much for me and my skill set, so you eventually ended up dragging me into the Flash pit.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It has to happen.
Yeah, it has to happen.
It has to happen.
It
Everybody
has to
gets in
happen.
the Flash
So I
pit at
think
some point.
like I want to say like Marty and Wes and everyone, they're all animators, but I think I'm like the other like artist other than you that actually draws a lot of the assets in Flash.
You're in the files.
So for reference, the stuff that I did in game, I did all of the enemy turn portraits that you see up in the upper right, where it's like, oh, here's the kitten, here's all of those, basically all of the enemies, all of the entities that are not your cats. So like even familiars, the little birds that you see, that's all my work. All of the bosses, they all have champion alts as well for if they're applicable.
Yeah.
All the status icons I did, the ones that like show, oh, you have thorns, you have strength up, you have speed up, you're on fire. That's all mine.
A lot of the fonts.
Fonts, yeah, that's important.
That was the last big bit of work.
Yeah, that sucked. Yep. I don't say it sucked.
No, you can say it sucked. Everybody should know.
Yeah, no, it was a lot because like you had me completely learn. A lot of this entire dev process was actually just learning a lot of new things. I didn't know how to use Flash until you pulled me in order to do portraits. I didn't know how to actually make fonts until you got me the license key in order to make fonts. And think about
all the places you can apply this now.
I know.
Yeah, you can make so many fonts.
It's gonna be incredible.
In Flash,
you can start drawing the Chinese fonts for the game.
Yeah, get on it.
Get on it.
Oh no.
Also,
I
Japanese and
will
Korean.
Die if that happens. But like two of the fonts, one was basically just a recreation of a placeholder font, and the other one is my handwriting, and the Mewgenics server, like the fan server, has just been asking to see just like the random characters that have like an umlaut or an accent sign or whatever, because they just think it's just cool to see that, and they're having me do like the speech from "I have no mouth and I must scream" in the font, just because
I think
they want to see it.
They want to recreate the font for their wiki, probably.
Yeah, they were asking if like they can pull the files or whatever from I have no idea if the fonts can actually be
file
pulled
out of the Flash file, but we could post the fonts if we wanted to. We just have to figure
Yeah,
out.
Yeah,
if
I'd
you
want
don't
it
get
to
how
be
Figure out
renamed.
how to license it properly, but yeah.
Yeah. Originally,
Yeah.
that was like a placeholder font, and I did not want. I really wanted. So just so you know, I knew I was always going to ask you to do your handwriting for the font, and I knew that you weren't going to like it. So I waited.
It's more tedious than anything.
And I know how you are, and I know that I understood. Like, oh my God, she's going to obsess over these lines, and she's going to tweak. But the thing is even without seeing your handwriting, I knew that I wanted a feminine and legible handwriting, and I could tell by your lines that you could do this a lot of justice. And
get the feminine lines because I'm like one of only 2 girls on the team. What's up with that, huh?
Are you? Well, no. There's a lot of female singers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but okay, whatever. But no, I get that, and it wasn't until like we actually had to do localization.
No, wait,
then I had to
Kaylin.
go
There's
in.
3.
Yeah.
There's 3. Kaylin.
Okay.
No,
I'm
then,
not familiar with them then.
Well, I'm counting
Yeah,
Vivian.
Takara, and then there was you had one other animator.
Danielle's an editor.
Tina.
Danielle's an editor.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
We're hitting
Yeah,
our
what are you writing a
guys
hit
quota
piece
then.
out here? Are you writing for Kotaku?
No.
Gender doesn't matter.
But-
Takara, so
yeah.
shut the fuck up.
It's not real.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Takara also did all of the icons, the status effect icons.
Yes, I mentioned that.
Yeah.
There's
One
also
rock
a lot of
and
just
one
like
cutscene
UI
as well.
stuff. Yeah, I drew one rock for a cutscene. That's my magnum opus. That's the biggest contribution I have for this game.
It was nice.
I also did every one of the class collars.
Yes,
Those are all my
yes.
designs. And so I like a lot of like the papers that you see as well. So like when you look in your inventory, all the items you put in a box, there's papers everywhere. That's all mine. The like events where it's all like on a sign and then you can like select the stuff, that's all mine as well.
Yeah, that was old. That's classic.
The
Yeah,
cursor.
that's probably some of the oldest
Yeah,
stuff
cursors.
that's still in the game.
Cursors.
Oh, and the cursors. Yeah,
Yeah.
all the cursors.
Including
All the cursor stuff is mine. I
the petting
ended up having to
animation.
do animating. Yeah, that's also the other one thing that I animated.
You
and I
you
just-
assigned all the voices to all the cats. The cat enemies.
Yeah, well, not all the cats. A lot of the like special cats.
Sure.
So like the mini bosses, a couple of special ones that you'll maybe see. Who knows? It'll probably take like hundreds of hours before you see one of those.
Yeah, it's crazy because yes, of course you're an illustrator and you've done a lot. You've done a tremendous amount of stuff. But the thing that you don't get a lot of credit for is the fact that you've been in this game. You've been living this game for many years.
I really have.
You know this game. You play this game. You've been recording yourself playing this game for God knows how long.
I know. There's so many things I want to show because I'm just like, this scene is awesome. I want to show like my live reaction to getting this mutation or having this thing happen to me because it's stupid. Or just like my reaction to getting events that I ended up thinking it was a conspiracy theory because I'm just like, okay, this happened twice in a row. What is going on?
I'm sure people would love to see that stuff too eventually. I think seeing like in development Mewgenics videos, I think that'd be a lot of fun because you do commentary
would
too
love
as
to
you're
post
going,
those.
right?
Oh yeah, I do. I just fire up OBS. I just start playing and rolling and seeing what happens. I vocalize my thoughts, and it's
Yeah.
really fun. I genuinely do have a lot of fun playing this game and just seeing what sort of stupid things happen.
Well, you have been very, very helpful in many, many, many different ways, and
Yeah, I have a lot of like tiny little hats that I wear because like I've also cleaned up your Flash art.
yeah,
Like I distinctly remember there was a point where I think it was a while after everything started getting a little bit of color and a lot of the like bosses like Guillotina and Pyrofina, they still had animations where there were frames that were still grayscale, so I had to go back in and properly color all of that.
Yeah.
Or there are gaps in some of the art you did that I have to go and fill out. And
I do. I feel like you're my second set of eyes. Like you would catch things that I would completely miss, and by the end of development, you were just in the files. Like you were just in all the files doing cleanup.
I really
which was amazing.
Not just like not only UI, and also a little bit of like the coding stuff, because like when tooltips started showing when tooltips went in and it needed to show like the little icon on there, a lot of the icons for like what the statuses were still kind of missing, so I actually had to go into some of the code and manually add like what frame in the UI to actually put in on those so that they would show up properly.
You are amazing.
Oh well, I appreciate it.
I really appreciate how much you've been here living this with us. You're like kind of like a hype man in a way too. So thank you.
I have actually. It's funny because I kind of stole a little bit of what you do, but on like a much smaller scale for the fan Discord.
Yeah. There's a lot of credit there too. You are like our voice, like in the Discord. Like you keep kids excited. You keep them going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like probably the one dev that's actually like active and interacting with people, and I do stupid stuff. Like it's one of the things that I do sometimes in there is like sometimes people will be like, "Hey Takara, show us a cat from your game," and I'm like, "Okay, are you up for a challenge then?" And these are not like to the scale that you'd like. I'm not telling people to put posters around town or meow in front of the bean or whatever, but they're just like, show a picture of your cat with your video game collection, or write a haiku about cats, which they were very bad at, but then they get rewarded by just seeing a random. Yeah, they tried.
Don't make fun of them
I'm just
too
glad
much.
that they're not like generating the haikus. So,
Yeah. I mean, when they're bad, that's how you know.
Yeah, yeah. So I just show a random cat from my game, and then the chat just absolutely falls in love with them. They love Yeti. They love Little Bit. Those are some of the cats that come. I remember like Little Bit.
I remember a little bit.
Yeah.
I remember. So I was almost certain that Little Bit was supposed to be a primordial dwarf because that puts Lil in front of the name.
Nope, they just had that
the name
from
Little
start.
Bit was in the previous cat list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be a little bit.
Yeah. I think I might have gotten rid of the Lil.
Aww.
So that you have to get the primordial draft and the cat named Bit to get Lil Bit now. But
it's also really funny because that cat had mountain form.
That's rad.
So it was big Lil Bit.
Yeah, it's a chunky cat. It's probably like the biggest cat that I have in there. I have cats of many sizes, and I cannot wait to see how people are going to manipulate the disorders and the abilities to try and get the smallest and biggest cats possible. It's going to be really funny.
Yep.
All right, Takara. I think we have somebody else?
Yeah, we got a few.
Is Joey?
We have
Joey
Graham next.
Graham.
Is what it looks like, and then Sony.
Oh, Sony Shock's gonna come. Woo!
Yeah.
Everybody
All
wants
right,
to
is it
see
time
him.
for me
go.
There's
to
a time
vanish?
zone thing, so maybe we should check with Sony before Graham.
Sure.
Because there's time zone.
But no Joey? Is Joey not around?
Joey has not messaged you yet.
Okay.
The people do
All right,
want to
I'm
hear.
available.
No, he's there.
Oh,
He's
there
there.
he is. There he is. He just messaged us. The people do want to hear from Joey.
Okay, let's pull Joey in
Yeah.
next in case he has to do something else. Thank you, Takara. We love you.
All right, see
You
ya.
are,
Thank you.
You are loved. You are seen. Bye bye.
All right. The people want to hear from Joey. Okay.
Mr. J.K.
This one will probably be quick, so let's call Joey.
Don't let anybody know Joey's quick. Come on.
Joey's been doing a lot these past couple days.
Yes, he has. Hello, sir. Can you hear us?
Hello, yes, I can.
This is the first time I've heard your voice. Well, I mean, no, I've heard your voice as a cat. But I think this is the first time I've talked to you just audio-wise, not just text.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Interesting, huh?
I've talked to you on Discord before, audio wise. So
You're making me look bad.
all right. Oh, chat's spam and thanks Joey.
Yeah,
Calling you a legend.
You are a legend, Joey.
An
You are a
audio
legend.
goat is what they say.
What would you say? How would you describe your career? What would you say your high points? Like, I'm the guy that I know everybody's like, we know that you're the guy that made the oof sound, but
We don't have to talk about that.
we don't have to talk about that. Let's move on to other things. Didn't you work on Earthworm Jim?
I did work on Earthworm Jim. Yeah, that's very early in my career.
I love Earthworm Jim,
Yeah.
and I remember the sounds for that game pretty vividly.
Yeah, I did Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the first one.
Holy crap!
I some of the, I mean, I don't know how popular they were, but just some of the cool things that I got to work on were just things like from my childhood, like Scooby-Doo, Casper, Aquaman, Spider-Man, just like pretty much a kid's dream, right? To work on.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are going crazy for Earthworm Jim in the chat. Can you think of anything that can you think of an audio bit that you did? Did you do any vocalizations for Earthworm Jim?
I don't remember.
It's been a while.
I mean, it's been a little bit. Probably just because that's typical. You know, if there's an anime or something, then oftentimes my voice is just the easiest tool
Yeah, for sure.
to use. So
I want to point out that Joey did all of the sound effects.
Yep.
Do you have any idea how many files are in this game?
I know
Joey?
what the size of them was because you recommitted all of them to the version control last night, and it took a while to download them all. But
yeah, it took a while. I looked in. I think there's a total of about 8,000 sounds,
Whatever.
yeah, that's probably not counting the cat voices too, right?
not counting the cat voices and not counting the cutscenes. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, and that's a lot of variations. There's probably, I don't know, there's probably like 3,500 unique sounds in the game, but yeah, it's an extensive amount of games. It's probably, oddly enough, it's probably one of the largest games I've done for sound effects.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That makes sense for this game, honestly.
Yeah,
We're
us
getting
too.
a lot of positive comments about it in the reviews. Like I saw multiple reviews praising the crowd effects when your cat gets hit, and like the clapping when you win and stuff like that.
I highly recommend everybody, and this is not taking away from Matthias and John, but I do recommend at some point in the game muting the music and just listening, because it's not just the sound effects. There's full soundscapes that are happening throughout. And the ambient sounds that you put in, and there's just so many details. Amazing stuff. And then of course the thankless busy work that you've done, where you have to cut and basically master a billion different bits and pieces from other people that are submitting for the radio and whatever else. And I don't know how many fucking clips you had to cut from the almost 160, 70 meows that people have submitted, which I'm sorry. I apologize for that, but thank you.
No, it's fun. I think I did 13 more between yesterday and today.
Yep.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Some of those are fun. Some of the recordings, they left little like I don't know, just like little shout outs, like somebody said, like, good luck editing this.
I love when you oftentimes Joey would include kind of like outtake type things within the meows. Like if somebody was saying something to somebody
else. If it made me
laugh.
laugh, I mean, from what you've requested early on, if it made me laugh, I threw it in, and the worst case is we just remove it.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's always a treat. I mean, it really complements the game's endless random nature when you've got a cat that you've been hearing meow this whole time, and then out of nowhere they say, "Oh shit!" Yeah. You're like, "Wait, what?"
Times where they just cough because there was like a cough in the recording.
Yeah,
it's just kind of funny to have that in with the cat voices.
Yeah, it was great. Yep. Your attention to detail is impeccable, and you are a very, 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 very skilled at what you do.
One of the best parts about Joey is that I showed him how to add sounds into the game, and then I just could leave him alone for months at a time while he's doing that.
Yeah. Best thing about Joe, you don't have to talk to him.
You don't have to talk. He'll just do it. But he'll just go and add like sounds and just keep working on it. Without needing like help from us. I think in the beginning of the game when we were trying to find, because we were trying to find the sound, and it was like, do we go realistic? Do we go cartoony? How cartoony do we go? How gross do we go? And I think that took a couple weeks of just fine tuning of like, okay, these are the lines here, and then after that, you just fucking ran with it with very little feedback because everything you submitted was perfect.
I appreciate that
for years. For years,
Like I mean, we do give feedback every now and then, but it's really like it's astounding how little we needed to come in and be like, I don't like this sound and this needs to be changed. It's like, once or twice a month maybe.
Yeah, you know your stuff. You know the game. You got the vibe. It was perfect.
It definitely took a little bit to get that cartoon / gore kind of feel and get it right and. The feedback that you gave me is what guided me. But once I hit that groove, then usually I'm okay. And I was actually expecting more feedback, so I was always pleasantly surprised when you would say like, "Hey, these sound great." So,
I didn't have any like. What am I supposed to say? This is perfect. I do have a question for you. I think I asked you. I don't know if you answered it. Do you know how many fart sounds are in the game?
I think I counted like 27 or something like that. We can add more if you want, but
I'm sure we will in DLC.
I just wanted that number when that review came out about the humor not hitting. I just wanted to point it out, and I'd hope that maybe the number was like 100.
I mean,
we can always lie.
Only like 0.1% of our sounds are farts.
Yeah, so it's highbrow. They're wrong.
So I think there's only, I had to go by name, and there's only, I think, 6 different, like, categories that were called fart, but the main one is for the cat animation where he does fart, so I think there's like 15 variations.
You need a lot of variants of that.
Yeah,
I can easily do more of that. But
people are asking if any of the farts were genuine farts.
Well, that's kind of a
secret,
trade secret.
Yeah, you can never reveal. Man, we should get cameo farts from people for DLC.
For Fartgenics.
Yeah, for everything.
Yeah.
Can you please fart into a microphone and send it? This is Rivers from Weezer's fart.
Yeah.
And we can pitch it up so it sounds squeaky.
Mm-hmm.
If they send them to you and you want to send me to edit them,
it's going to happen now.
Yep.
It's going to happen now. All right. Well, thank you, Joey. We love you so much.
You, Joey.
You are phenomenal, and thank you for sticking with
it. You guys are awesome, and I love the freedom that you've given me to work on this game. It's just been truly a highlight for me to work on this and to work with both of you. And the rest of the team is just super talented and putting this awesome game together.
Love you, Joey.
Love you guys.
See ya.
See ya. All right, now let's get Sony in here because I think there's time zones.
Okay,
and then we can get Graham.
Where
after.
is he?
Right there, above Graham.
Oh my God! Whenever he changes his goddamn, I hate it when people change their fucking icon because I still don't. In my mind, he's not that icon. Okay, anyway. Ready, Sony? Here we go. Is Sony there?
Oh.
That icon. Okay.
Is that so?
Ready, Sony? Here we go.
Hello. What are you up to?
Holy, ho, ha, hoo, ha, wah, ha.
Do you agree? I agree.
Okay, here you are.
You hear me?
Sony, yes, we can hear you.
It's your headphones. They're probably up.
Oh,
you're not.
Is that so?
Ready, Sony?
Oh, holy shit!
Holy moly! What the? What the fuck is happening here? You don't need to start your camera.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Sony.
Okay, Sony, are you there? Are you there?
Espera un segundo.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
It's your.
You're.
Dame un second.
Turn me off. Turn the video off.
Phenomenal. Thank you for
I prefer. Give me a second. I don't have the thing on.
No, yeah, it's fine.
I don't hear you through Discord. That's the thing.
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird.
Espera un segundo.
Why?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. This is embarrassing.
No, this is good. This is the best part.
Yeah.
Turn me off. Turn the video off.
This is art.
This is embarrassing.
Because this will eventually feed back into the
I
feedback.
don't hear you through Discord.
This is amazing. This is great. This is great. This is only getting better.
Okay.
So I think the best thing to do here is just talk about Sony.
Okay, I'm muting you. I'm muting you on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
Try to talk to me on Discord.
Yeah, we're
Can you hear us?
I don't hear you.
Type in the chat.
This is embarrassing.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just restart the call.
I don't hear shit of what
Okay, we're trying again. Okay.
Okay.
This is embarrassing.
Sony, can you hear us?
Yeah. Okay, Yasta, I see you, motherfucker.
Okay. Here we go,
Holy
Sony.
shit.
That was
I practiced this morning, so everything will go smoothly.
No, this was great. This was very funny. Everyone loves it, and they love you.
I even dress up of just in case you wanted to have me in camera.
I can't pull the camera in, but I can't even see you either way. Your camera's not working.
Oh, awesome. That's amazing.
Anyway, we've got you here though, and we can hear each other, and that's what matters. Okay, this is Sony Shock. Sony Shock. It's gonna be.
That's where it goes.
It's gonna be a little awkward when we have to go up on stage to win Game of the Year, and then I have to thank Sony.
Right.
Everyone will be confused.
Mewgenics will not be a Game of the Year.
My wife says that she has a bet with a friend that Mewgenics will not be at the Game Awards because of how weird it is.
Yeah, they don't like the weirdos that much there, huh?
Apparently, I don't know. I don't watch their Game Awards. I don't have enough focus for that.
Yeah,
I think I have concentration. I'm a millennial.
Let's talk. Let's introduce you. So, Sony does all the in-game background art when you are in combat.
But and the house.
And the house. Well, yeah, there's more. And the house, but there's
illustrations too, but mostly it's the backgrounds.
Yes, and then there's the cut scenes that go from place to place. You did the background art for that.
Oh yeah, and I always remember that I had to do them twice. It was pretty funny because one was
I think you did it 3 times. I think you did it 3 times. Because you did map. Yeah.
Oh, I also did icons that I think didn't make it into the game.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, we ended up going with something completely different. But I think you've basically done those icons or drawn those areas 3 times, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much.
On that, but we'll have some cutting room floor stuff we have to show off eventually. Sony also did the season change images, which no one's seen. Except for the ones you posted on Twitter.
Yeah.
When the seasons
I
changed.
posted 12 of them.
And a lot of promotional art and a lot of credits roll art as well that we've used over the years.
That's where the credits. That's where the.
Yeah, that's where they ended up. They all ended up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no wonder that I wasn't sure. Many people were asking me if they were going to be in. It's like, I'm not sure. I think so. They were made for it.
No, yes, it's definitely they are in. But you also did like all of the in-game non-interactive objects. So anything that doesn't have a black outline, Sony made that. So
Yeah, a lot of
it's a
the
tremendous
little
amount of stuff.
rocks,
Yes,
the
tons and
bigger
tons of stuff.
rocks.
And not only that, but also the scattered little debris pieces too.
Yeah, all the debris. It was like, okay, this is like so tiny, it's not gonna be seen. Also, I always remember from those the weird trash. I remember I have put condoms, I have
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put pads.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun little details that people really enjoy that they zoom in and point out. There's a lot of little references, which is really, really, really fun. You drew a lot
People
of
do
stuff.
notice all the little pieces of trash. They pointed out a lot.
Because
I'm very
every
glad.
object in the game has like a billion random frames to it. And I think you even, at one point, we even went back and we're like, well, we have some time. You want to go
Yeah,
back
I
and
did
add
some
more?
extras.
Yeah, keep doing more. We need more.
And I should do even more, to be fair, because I keep seeing some repeating, and I like, ew, I can notice that this isn't growing.
I had
I need
to.
to
I
make
had
this
to.
rock different.
Yeah, I had to categorize things some like specifically. Oh, people are asking where you're from. They're hearing an accent. I don't hear it.
I'm from
I don't
Spain.
hear accents. Spain.
Spain.
That is
I'm
a
from Spain.
Spanish accent.
When I started working for you, I actually was living in the United States, so so I have a super weird mix match of accents. People here, because I moved to Spain again, say it all the time. Where are you from? Are you from Colombia? I go, yeah, of course, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you mix Spain with the U.S., you kind of get like the South American.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what they sound like. Well,
It's like mixing colors. You had like the middle, Colombia, duh.
yeah, we've learned a lot about that whole area now that we know a Colombian person who comes over regularly, and we found out that they are not Mexican. and they don't want to be associated with that.
Ed just learned this.
I just learned that. I was like, dude, you're brown
Living
and
in
you're down
Spain.
south. I thought we were all part of this team. Come on, Team Mexican, right? And they're like, fuck you.
It's all Latin America.
I am not Mexican. I'm Colombian. And then I punched him.
The correct term is
kill him?
Latinx.
Latinx, yeah. Yeah, that is the correct term, right? We're all Latinx.
We're all Latins.
Yes,
Yep.
it's beautiful. Sony, do you have a background or an image or a story or something from development that you would like to share with the audience? Other than your copious condoms and pads and
The license plate.
yeah.
There is quite a few anecdotes I could bring. For example, the last one that I sent you, I think is pretty interesting. For one of the seasonal illustrations, there is the cats in a beach. And it actually is inspired by a beach in my hometown, as a matter of fact.
I thought so
It's
because
kind of
it's so
funny.
specific. It's very specific.
Yeah, the thing is, since so much of your work is all about your childhood, I
Yeah.
thought that I had to inject something that was meaningful to me to have that aura, those vibes.
Well, you did it. Because I think it comes through. That sort of stuff always comes through as just unique because it's unique to you. And I remember seeing that and thinking, that is absolutely not an American thing. Like that scene is not American. And I thought that was really cool because it seems even more like.
I try to go, oh, this is the kind of thing that I assume a kid from the 80s will be familiar with.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is a weird kid.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
I
what you want to show.
remember, for example, I remember during development, I watched the little shop of horrors for the first time, and I went to you and said, "Hey, this has your vibes." I thought of you.
that was a very important movie as a child. Little Shop of Horrors was big.
I mean, it's very cool.
It's great. It's fantastic. And now we can make Mewgenics like the Little Shop of Horrors. So Little Shop of Horrors all came from, there was an old shitty, Roger Corman black and white movie, and then a bunch of gays got it, and they made a musical. They made a musical because it was so campy, it was so funny, and they made a musical, and then the musical became what you saw, which was this fucking amazing version of Little Shop of Horrors, which was a musical, and that's what we're gonna do. We need more gays, and that's the way we're gonna do this. We gotta hire.
Yeah, we gotta hire.
we need get on the gay. Bring them over.
If you're gay, we're gonna open job applications soon.
Yes, only gay. And if not, you gotta prove it. You gotta prove that you are gay.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I know.
How did you do that?
It's weird.
It's
weird, but
do I have to talk about how I want to get Batch impregnated?
I don't know. Yes, well, we come in a time of AI, and how can we know? So we need proof.
Mm-hmm. Should we talk about how you did most of the art in black and white, and then Ed colored it? Because I feel like that's
well, now he's coloring it. Now he's actually coloring it, and it looks better. And I'm like, God, fucking, what are you doing? Why are you coloring it now? Why are you coloring it now?
Illustrations, the seasonal ones, Edmund colored them, and I was still looking at them and saying, "Fuck, that's very good." I feel a little jealous.
Well, maybe in an update you can send me your ultra colored versions, because your attention to detail is impeccable.
I did a kind of a quick coloring for the postings, but I will want to do something even more elaborate, because I like Mewgenics and I like those illustrations, and it's very important to me.
Oh, I'll also say Sony did the cover for the comic.
Yeah.
Oh, and
yes,
some of the stickers.
I did the cover. I was like, oh my god.
There.
I was so proud.
Look at this amazing. Well, it's just the background here. I'll just put it on here. Boink, 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 boink. Nope. Oh,
that's
I've deleted it. Damn it.
That's a different one.
That's a different one. I fucked up. Oh, damn it. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'll hold it up. There it is. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Do you know why I asked you to work on this?
Because you had already heard that I was doing it for fun.
Yeah, that's usually why I hire people originally. If you're doing it for fun, then I know you're going to do it and you're going to have fun doing it. It's going to be good. But one of the real reasons is because your style reminded me of the backgrounds of Betty Boop cartoons, and they have
that's so cool.
Yeah, they have a very painterly style, which was purposefully done so the animation, it's almost blurry. It's like a blurry watercolory type stuff in the background, so it contrasted really well with the hard lines in the front, which is what we were trying to do here. And I was like, oh my god, he'd be perfect.
Worried that it was going to be that I was going to clash too much, but no, it actually works very well, especially with all the little grain and hair that it has.
It really brought it together. It made it make a little bit more sense what we were doing here. Mm-hmm. All right, well, any other anecdotes before we move on?
I have two.
Please share them.
One is that actually this is kind of funny. Shortly after I started working in Mewgenics, I got very depressed, like extremely fucking depressed. And I might or might not have often thought, damn, but despite being a nobody, Edmund decided to just pick me up from the crowd to draw for Mewgenics of all games. And that made me feel like my life was a little more worth living. But that's only a possibility, because if I said that, that would be very gay.
Yeah. You know, don't be gay. Don't be gay. No one wants that. Well,
and a second one.
Nice. Thank you for saying that.
Something I was going to say during the postings, but I didn't have the balls. Right around the middle, a year ago, I asked, hey, will it be very weird if I started doing no safe for work art? Like my logic was, I don't want to give like a bad image to the project or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
and you were like, no, it's fine. You were a little weirded out because you assumed that I was saying that I meant drawing art of Isaac. Isaac, no. Isaac, no. Isaac is too childish, babe. Besides, he doesn't have a penis canonically, so you cannot do nothing of him.
It fell off in a dream.
No, and it's funny because actually the reason is because I thought of doing thirst art of Dr. Eggman because I was very much into Sonic at the moment. So indirectly, you are responsible for some Dr. Eggman thirst art on the internet.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop anybody from doing what they need to do.
Yeah.
We're all adults here, and we're all gay. We're all gay adults.
Oh my goodness.
Especially you guys.
Especially you.
You guys.
Especially me. I'm very
Well, thank you for coming on. It's beautiful. I love your voice. Yes, Sony also meows in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Always nice to hear from you. And
just one last thing.
Yes, go for it.
It's a pity that you didn't put me in video because I actually dress up for this using tape. I don't have my Sony 2 medallion that I made myself.
How do we? I'm trying again. It's just spinning in place though. I don't know if it's going to show.
It's not sending through Discord.
Okay, if it does.
Send a post a screen. Tweet an image, and then I'll retweet it later, and then so people can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not working. Okay.
Yeah, it's not loading videos on Discord right now because it's.
Thank you so much, Sony. We love you.
Thank you.
See you.
See you. All right, who's next? Graham, right?
Graham, you boy.
Yeah. We're getting a bunch of messages from other
Graham.
people right now as well.
Oh no.
Let's get Graham in here though.
The straight up G. The straight up G himself.
Straight up G ...
Yo.
G Little.
What's
Yo,
up?
what's up?
What's up, boy?
You jump scared me. I was watching the stream.
Hey, you gotta mute the stream.
Yeah, I did. No worries.
Everyone meet Graham. Graham is a friend of ours who we used to play board games and D&D with until he decided to fucking fuck it up and move away.
Yeah, where are you now anyway? I keep forgetting.
New York? New York?
I'm in Philly in Pennsylvania now.
Oh, Philly now.
Okay.
I was in Utah.
Let's hear the accent. Let's hear the accent you've acquired.
From Philly?
Yeah, come on.
I'm a game developer. I sit inside all the
I heard you do voices when we played D&D.
Yeah, let's hear it. You're good at that. Yep.
I mean,
that's great.
Okay, all right. You don't have to. You don't have to. It's fine.
Good job. Good job.
I could
Graham.
do that voice.
I will. Yeah. I want to tell.
Get back to you on that.
I want to tell a little story. So yes, Graham came in as this. This is what happened. I said, Tyler, I want to add another 75 events. And I want each of these 75 events to have 3 or 4 options. And I want each of these options to have 4 options, and each of those will have pools as well. And then Tyler said, you better learn to program, or you better hire somebody to do it.
Yeah, I'm not. I did 50 of them myself, and I'm like, we have to tone down how many options. You got to just have A, B choice, and then one result, because it's either going to be 500 simple events or 20 complicated events.
Yeah.
And Ed didn't accept either of those options.
And I said, hey, Graham, what are you doing? Yeah. And you said, I'm working on my game. And I said, fuck that game. Help us, please help us. And you said you'd do it. And you came in to program this stuff. But what you ended up, I tricked you.
I absolutely got bamboozled.
Yeah.
But I was like, sure, Ed asked me for help. Sure, why not? I mean, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah. I tricked you by putting you into these events. And then I said, hey, can you just... Oh, I think you messaged me and you're like, a lot of this stuff doesn't have descriptions. What? Yeah. And I said, oh, and then you're like, you want me to just write something in there? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I remember thinking... when we used to play D&D, when you were playing your elder wizard, and I knew that you were very... Yes, let's hear that. I want to hear that only from here on.
I should practice. My name is Sebastian Winterpad.
Yes.
My treatise on polymorphism. I think my favorite part about that D&D campaign is I had written down a 1-paragraph introduction,
Mm-hmm.
and throughout the entire like time we ever played, I kept trying to I had memorized it. I kept trying to say it, and I was spitting it out so slow because of my voice that I'd never finished it the whole time. It was like 3 sentences. You guys would always interrupt me.
I thought it was a bit.
Which made for perfect.
I thought it was a bit, so I thought you wanted us. I thought you were going to go forever, and I thought you wanted us to cut you off, so we just kept cutting you off.
It was perfect.
But I knew that, and I knew that you prepared that way, and I knew you would be a good writer for that because you're going to talk the way I don't talk, and you're going to talk very proper, and you're gonna just give us the facts, and you ended up writing all the flavor for all of the events, and then you had to go back through and fix mine and make them your voice. So the voice that you're hearing when you read all the event text is actually Graham. Not me at all, because that's not how I speak, and I absolutely love it. It's of course, yes, you're a programmer. You did a good job there. But
that means a lot.
Creatively, you added a lot to the project, and I think it's kind of thankless. Like a lot of people won't even realize that you did that because your credits are for programming. But
yeah, maybe I should have put writer on there.
Yeah, but you did really like honestly hilariously funny. Maybe not intentionally, but it's the charm is there. You are there. Like I can hear you and see you because I know you, and I love it. I love it a lot, and I think people will appreciate it.
I had great source material to be inspired by, so I was just trying to. It's funny you say it's my voice, but like I'm trying to. I guess it is my writing, obviously, but like I'm just trying to think of what is like the Ed wacky situation that he's described.
So you're trying to do me. So
it's an impression. Trying to get in Ed's head.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm googling the name of the event, trying to figure out if it's some cultural reference I don't know because I was old school and never watched a horror movie.
Yeah, and that's great. And it's great. It's like, like when you're like, there's so many references to horror movies, and then Graham has no fucking clue what those things are.
I had no idea.
And your interpretations are
this is like
so wholesome.
Jerry, bro.
So wholesome. I absolutely love them. And thank you so much for that. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Thank you for doing all the programming work for the events as well, so I didn't have to do any more of that once we got you on.
Yeah. Also, thanks for the programming.
Honestly, it's I definitely learned a lot just with working with you guys. I've been really impressed. I think there's one funny moment that I always remember, which is with the amount of tools Tyler has built in for things to be implemented quickly, and then Ed's art style being really quick. I had an item I was adding, and I asked you, can you get this item in or whatever, and then literally 2 minutes later, he's like, done, pushed. I was like, how? Now I understand how you can actually. How it's even remotely possible that there are 1,000 abilities with icons and graphics. It's you started from choosing a way of doing things that are quick, but that are also you.
Sure.
So it's very impressive, honestly. Working with both of you. So
it was great working with you. But do you have any events that stand out to you as interesting, putting together, or maybe a bug, or maybe a bit of dialogue or confusion about the event that aren't super spoilery?
I've seen some because I'll when people post videos, I usually skip to the event parts because it's fun to watch.
Yeah, of course.
It's, I could get through an hour video in 5 minutes because there's 6 events or something.
Yeah.
The pinata is the one that's not very spoily. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I like the it was fun implementing the events that have multiple steps.
Yeah.
It's a rabbit hole certainly. Like Tyler was complaining about, there's 4 different options and each have 4 outcomes, which is 12 lines of descriptions. And then if you make the event 4 steps long, it balloons.
Yeah, and I don't think people even realize there are there's sequential, a handful of sequential events that chain. Yeah. They chain into each other. And those are extra special, and they take a lot of work, and a lot of people will not see a majority of those things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything that you remember that you saw and you were like, I have no idea what this is, and you were just so confused by it?
Oh, you mean like an event from something you wrote? I mean, there were probably lots. I mean, looking up like different horror movie references, like the puzzle box or like the.
Did I scare you? Did you fall into a trap and you're like, oh, I'm spooked?
Oh no!
There's a Hellraiser after me.
There's a Hellraiser. No, I mean it's honestly like I learn something new every time I hit the next line in the spreadsheet.
Have you taken an interest to horror films? Have you watched a horror film since?
Dude, okay, actually, yes.
What movie?
Have you seen? This is. Maybe did I already message you this? Because I was excited because a friend made me watch some stupid horror movie that was like, really indie. It was about a guy who had a pot on his head. Or Pan Man, I think it's called. I highly recommend.
Pan
really
Man, the
terrible.
horror movie. Did you shit your pants? Was it you couldn't sleep at night?
No,
so scary?
it was just so bad. It was so bad.
You
made me watch some bad movies too.
Yeah,
Like,
you did watch a lot of bad movies when you were over here. You should watch
good bad.
You should watch Hereditary. That'll be a nice treat for you. An easy entry to the horror genre. Just watch that. Watch that movie. It's good. You should watch that.
Or just watch Weapons. That movie was very good.
That movie's. I mean, yeah, you could. I think my kids could handle Weapons.
Yeah.
That movie's fucking fantastic. Okay, Graham, Gribbity, Graham. Are you coming down here to play some Magic or what?
Yeah. It's like in a few weeks actually. Game Developer Conference.
That's right. There is a GDC thing, isn't there?
Hell yeah! Are you going to come over before you have COVID and give it to us, or are you going to come after?
That's my plan. I
Cool.
mean, that does make sense. It's the courteous thing to do. So I'm flexible either way in terms of when I come. So.
Ooh.
Makes sense to do.
Don't let the ladies know, or maybe do. Ooh la la. Okay, and with that, Graham, we will say goodbye, and we will see you when we play some Cube when you're down in GDC.
Go wishlist and buy Mewgenics tomorrow.
Yeah, do that. Do that for Graham.
It's a dope.
Graham, you want to plug your own game as well?
Yeah, Graham, come on, you're here.
I mean, if you want,
do it.
You can check out after you're done 500 hours of Mewgenics in a few months, and you're looking for another roguelike, you can check out Hexiv.
Hexiv.
It's not out yet.
Spell it. Spell it out.
Hexiv.
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 Correct.
I can tell you right now, this game is good. It's a very fun game. It feels like a board game. It's very, very, very board gamey. I've relearned and played it 3 times now, and I enjoyed every single time. But then I've had to work. So, highly recommended. It's really cool. And I think it'll find its audience when it releases.
Yeah, hopefully. Not a marketing genius like you, so I'm just hoping on just making a good game,
Yeah, go wishlist that one on Steam as well.
That's my plan.
Well, yeah. Are you losing your hair? Because that's part 1.
I've had nightmares about it.
Is it because of me?
He's worrying about it because we're watching the streams.
I had, you know how I used to have long hair.
Yeah.
And then I cut it. I don't remember if I was having nightmares when I was thinking about cutting it or right afterwards. And then I went to the barber to get a haircut, and they're like, "Man, you have so much hair. This is annoying." I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm probably actually overthinking this, huh?"
Yeah.
You shave it.
You ever get the nightmares where all your teeth are falling out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have those.
Yeah.
I have, but they're
Then they almost felt like they were actually though. That was the problem.
Yeah. They shift slightly, and you're like, "Oh shit, it's happening."
I wear a retainer at night, and it'd move, it'd reset my teeth, and it was basically like moving your teeth back and forth every day. And so I stopped wearing it.
Have you had the penis falling off dream?
No.
No.
Really? Neither of you guys?
That happens after you get bald.
Yeah, that's.
No, I had that often when I was young. That's why I put it in Isaac. I used to have a recurring dream of like I would still have my balls, but the penis was gone. It was just severed. And it was very traumatizing, and it was burned into my brain, and I would wake up and I would be panicked and think that I was going through the motions of what I'm doing, and there was not even a hole to pee out of either. So I remember thinking in the dream,
Weird.
I'm just gonna fill up. I'm gonna just fill up with
That's
urine.
that's not a common dream.
I think it is a common dream.
I don't think that's a common dream. I've
No,
never heard
no.
that one before.
No, it is, right, guys?
Chat.
No, it is.
And
I
now
think
you know
it's gotta
why
be.
you can pee in Mewgenics.
Yeah. You guys have never had a dream that your dick fell off. This is astounding. You guys are lying.
This is when Ed finds out he's weird.
The first time.
God, fuck you guys. Whatever. Well, maybe
I think the teeth falling out one is an everybody dream because that happens when you're a kid. Like your teeth fall out. When
It's
you're
not.
A kid.
This isn't a thing that
It's
people
not a
dream
thing.
about.
My dick didn't fall off when I was a kid, so I don't dream about it.
I was certain it was a common dream. I was certain it was a. Fuck you guys. You're lying. I don't believe any goddamn person in the chat here. God damn it. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hope all your dicks fall off. You're gonna dream about it tonight, even if you don't have one.
Probably.
All right, Graham. Thank you.
You ever dream about growing a
Have a good
second
one.
dick? Okay.
I've had dreams about growing a third dick.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? Let's see. I see Alex.
Where?
The Z.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go, Alex. Zombolus. Mr. Man. Hello.
You sexy mothers.
Hello. This is Alex. You guys probably know him because he is kind of like the social what do you call yourself? There's a name for it, right?
I don't know.
Community manager.
Community
right?
manager of the Binding of Isaac for Nicholas. You are the voice of Isaac. You keep shit together. You keep shit going. You basically did Repentance Plus, right? Essentially, I'll give you all the credit. No programmers.
By myself, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you kept it. You were the producer. You were the what is it? What are you? What I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he was a producer.
Yeah,
I think that's the
you're the
title.
producer of it. Like you made that happen. But for this game, you were a few things. I think you did a lot of editing, which is boring, right? You hated it.
Yeah, a lot of editorial stuff. There's so much text in this game.
Yep.
And making it all kind of unified and make sense, and making sure calling things the same thing, you're using the same tense and the same cases and everything.
It's impossible.
So that it's easy to read.
Ridiculous.
We
we should go over how much work went into the text in this game. First, I wrote all the tooltips as I was making the abilities and the first set of items, and they were just in the data files. Then we hired Sevenut, who moved those tooltips from the data files into spreadsheets for localization and rewrote them to all be consistent. He wrote them in a very detailed Magic the Gathering style tooltips where they were clear and explained everything that they wanted to do, or like every little bit of it.
Because Sevenut was an editor on Four Souls, so he was very locked into that wording, that style.
Sevenut was in college while working on this, so he couldn't keep working after that. But those tooltips were too long when we were testing it with people,
too wordy.
Too wordy. So then Ed went and edited all the tooltips again.
Why was that ever something that was handed
That
to
should
me?
never have been a job for Ed, because I code all the abilities, so I know the details of all the abilities. Little bits of that get lost every time somebody else rewrites a tooltip. So when Seven rewrote all the tooltips, most of them were correct, but there were a couple where it's like, okay, this one says enemy when it should say unit, but then when Ed edited all of those, even more information got lost there. And then when we had to get the shit ready for localization, I had to go and re-edit all the stuff that Ed edited. And then Alex had to go and edit all of that shit. So it went through some revisions, let's say.
Playing through the game too, and you can see where that telephone game kind of happened, where you're like, oh, this is written well, but is not what happens
Not
at all.
There's like this is a lot of this stuff, which is the stuff we discovered as we're playing, which is that if people see a tooltip that's too long, they just don't read it, even if the ability is simple to understand. Like we have one in game called Elemental Attunement, which is a mage passive, and the ability is basically whenever you cast an elemental spell, you get a stacking bonus on your basic attack for the rest of combat. So like if you cast Fireball, now your basic attack is going to do burn 1. If you cast Fireball again, it's going to do burn 2. If you cast Lightning Bolt, it's going to give you a % chance of stun on your basic attack, and that'll stack up. This is a very complicated ability if you had to write it in like a Magic the Gathering sense, because there's a bunch of there's like 10 different elements that have effects on it. So the first tooltip was like, whenever you cast a fire spell, add burn 1 to your basic attack for the rest of combat. Whenever you cast a lightning spell, add a 10% chance of stun. Blah blah blah. Whenever you cast an ice spell, add a slow 1. There are similar effects like this for other elements, and this filled the text box, and the text shrank tiny, and it's like you don't need to know the details to know what the ability
especially
is.
when you get your level up choices, and that is sitting right next to punch something real hard for a lot of damage.
Like Mega
cool,
Blast
I
or
get
like
that.
Hyper
I'll take
Beam or
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
So that one went through a lot of revisions, and I believe it's very short now. I don't remember what the final text on that one is, but it is short and understandable now. But that was the big challenge of all the text in this game, is that it's that times 1,200 or more if you're counting items. And Alex was also editing a lot of the NPC dialogue that Ed wrote for like spelling and grammar errors and stuff.
Yeah, making sure I don't look bad.
And then the localizers, when they had to localize it, they're also pointing out like typos and stuff into English for us if they notice them. And so, it took a while to get there.
A lot of hands on.
A lot of hands in the text.
But and that was, that's all boring stuff, and I appreciate it greatly. But the thing that Alex really did, going above and beyond, is he beat the game. Yeah. And he 100%ed it, and he was the first person to do it.
Yep, it took him 1,000 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And
got all the achievements.
Got all the achievements.
Got it
all. I don't
all.
know if you have the true 100% yet, but I think you're working
There
on
is
it.
still stuff to do. There's still stuff to do for me. That is for sure.
Yep.
And that was amazing of you. Yeah, you were extremely helpful when it came to all of that stuff.
Yeah, very good feedback from just the perspective of somebody playing that, like from an outside perspective, kind of.
Coming from the Isaac world and being embroiled in all that minutia, and then I think I've been pestering Ed for a couple of years, like, hey, when do I get to play? And being able to just digest all of this amazing content and amazing art and music and everything from everybody was really a treat. And so I was like, okay, well, I see a lot of testers here who are doing, and a lot of things that Ed wanted us to focus on was like, does it make sense? Are we holding your hand enough in the beginning so that you understand how the game works? And I figured that out and was like, okay, well, I want to see what happens when you break it. I want to see the end game stuff.
Yeah.
Like, how hard can it get? How insane can you make these combinations? And I kind of made it my mission to be like, I'm going to see everything.
Yeah.
I did not accomplish that mission.
Well,
At all.
out of everybody,
most.
you've seen the most.
Yeah.
You've definitely seen the most.
There's also like a funny thing that happens because when you're playing in development, when there's like, we don't have the final boss in yet, so you're just like building up stuff in your inventory for the final boss for when we add it, and then when I actually add it, you're like way over prepared for it, and you just like shotgun it down in like half a turn or whatever. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
try it again with less items.
And it's wild because I started a new game as well to see it now like complete, and whenever anybody posts anything, like, here's this cool interaction that I had or whatever, I see people's screenshots and I'm like, I have 1,390 hours played right now. And I'm like, I've never seen that mutation on the cat, or I've never seen this kind of thing. Like, every single run, no exaggeration, I get some combo that I didn't have before, or I run into a situation where I think I'm so prepared. I'm like, yeah, this team's all built around this fighter, and he's got all the right stuff. And then we go in, and the first event, that fighter gets screwed in some way. And it's like no longer, I have to change the whole dynamic. I'm like, how am I going to make it work with the rest of these cats that were kind of not what I was basing it around? And I learned stuff every single run. So I'm not even close to exhausted as far as that stuff goes.
It's nice to know. Yeah. That's a good ad.
Yeah.
Are you guys
And
hearing
well,
this?
every time too, I see that and I accomplish these things, and my first thing is like, oh, that's so cool. And then I go to the Discord and I'm like, you assholes. I thought it was free, and I'm not free. It's got me.
Yeah.
Well,
well, sorry about that.
And I have a feeling you'll continue to be involved in this project, especially maybe future console stuff too. So it will be fun to continue to have you around throughout the rest of whatever happens.
Absolutely. I'm happy to be here. Feel lucky to be here. So this it's a gem.
We are happy to have you.
I could glaze the game till the end of time, but I should also say to you guys, like, I just think you're really brave for showing up and showing your bald heads.
I know.
Oh yeah, no, this is a new
on
thing
stream.
for me.
It's
yeah.
It's inspiring for us who
this
have that
morning.
receding hairline.
I don't know where it went. I just woke up and it was gone. Somebody stole it.
It wasn't me.
But
obviously.
the longer the beard gets, Ed, it makes the bald more evident.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to cut my beard maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to shave it. Obviously, I don't want to look fat. You know, the last thing a bald man wants to look is fat. So I will not be shaving it completely. But I do want to have. I think I want to have less of. I know some of you might miss this look, but I have a face.
This is the development beard.
Look at this. Look at how little my head actually is behind this. It's going to take some getting used to, but I don't know. Maybe something cool. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Did you have any? Does anything come to mind when it comes to just random stories from? I mean, obviously not editing, because unless you've got an amazing story about editing. But do you have any gameplay stuff that you were like that just stands out as something that maybe people would want to hear?
I mean, I have a lot of specific things that I've screenshot or whatever that I wouldn't want to spoil for anybody. But there are so many instances of things where you're like, okay, I just ran into this. Is this a bug? Should I report it as a bug or whatever? And getting things on both sides of the spectrum where I'm like, I know I'm going to regret this, but this combo here is really overpowered and I need to tell you guys about it. And you'd be like, oh, that's cool. You know, like you had to work to get that, or you had to have insane luck to get that. So it stays in. And then other times too, where I'm like, guys, this doesn't seem fair. Like I was doing so good and then I died. And then Tyler would be like, oh yeah, well, it's a hard game, you know.
That does sound like Tyler. That is exactly Tyler.
No mercy, and also allowing for totally insane things to happen. So this is what I'm excited for, is to finally see other people play, so that it brings up those stories like the cat that did this. So I can't wait.
Yeah, all the stories I've heard from everybody who's been playing it over the last month have just been completely unique and wild, and it's crazy. Like one of the first reviewer to beat the game, the first time he beat the final boss. There's always an event at the end of after any boss. After any end boss, there's always an event, like a special event. And he had a cat with 0 intelligence, and that was the cat that got the final event of the game. So he couldn't read it because it was giving the low int text on the final event. And I'm like, that is awesome. I love that so much. That's exactly the type of shit we want to have in this game.
Most definitely. All right. Do we have anybody else?
No other devs are here. I mean, I see people, but I mean, we should ping the dev Discord again.
Okay. Well, thank you, Alex, for coming on. You want to say bye to everybody?
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
They're gonna see you. They're gonna see you around. You're gonna be haunting everyone for quite a while, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always here. I'm always watching.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks.
I wonder if Florian's around.
I guess ping the dev Discord again. What I see, I see Dan Paladin and Bennett in the mentions. These are not.
They're talking to me about something else.
They're talking about something else. I don't want to be. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to just highlight our dev team right now. So.
Where is here?
The dev Discord.
Dev Discord here.
Yeah, and then just at everybody and see if anybody else wants to join. I mean, we have Wes and Chase are the only. Well, there's Hamberry, Wes and Chase, and Vin. I don't know if Vin's lives in like France, right? What time is it?
Let me just look. Oh, this fucking. Why can't I? It just automatically does that.
It does that when you have OBS open.
Okay.
Yeah, Vin is online, so maybe.
Yeah, I would like to hear Vin. I would like to hear if Florian is around. I think that would be funny.
Florian would be funny.
He is online.
Yeah. You do this. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okay. Vin cannot. He is not able to be somewhere where he can talk. So Vin is out. Florian, I'm just going to call him. He'll pick up. Maybe. Florian.
Hey, how you doing?
You're live.
Welcome everyone to YouTube, I guess.
Florian Himsel. Yeah, you're live to quite a few people. We're just going around talking to people who have been involved in Mewgenics development. And believe it or not, you have been involved in Mewgenics development because you are another tester who has a lot of hours. How many hours do you have, do you think?
I think at least 400.
400 hours?
Wild.
People who don't know, Florian is the co-creator of The Binding of Isaac. Mr. Florian Himsel from Austria. The man, the legend, the myth, the voice, the most iconic voice in Austria.
Yeah, for my ball frog voice acting, yep.
Yep.
It's actually 550 hours. Isn't that crazy?
550 hours. Florian is by far the most unique tester we've had because Florian I noticed that Florian gravitated towards the breeding aspect and the home care stuff with the cats more than anything else. And his claim to fame recently was we were pinging the Discord and asking just how many cats do you have in your house, basically. And I was like, I like to keep it below 50. And other people were like, I like to keep it really tight, like 25. And some people were like, oh, maybe sometimes 75. But then it gets too crazy and complicated. And then out of nowhere, Florian says, 400! And then we said, fuck you, Florian, you're a liar. And then he showed a screenshot. What happened, Florian?
I hear you now.
Okay.
So I just plugged in my headset.
Did you hear any of that? It doesn't matter. I was just talking about how many cats you have in your house. Your 400 cats that you have to constantly go on an adventure every day in order to feed them.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should do a tutorial on how to breed your cats.
I would love it. I would love that. But don't show like late game house spoilers. You got to start a new one.
Well, we got Florian right now.
Yeah, we got Florian.
All right.
Vin's busy, or he's not able to do it. Florian was breaking the house stuff, which was interesting. It was fun to see that someone was exploring that side of the game extensively. Florian was the first person to have what do you call it, Florian? The place where all your cats are killing each other? Do you have a name for that room?
A fight club room? I thought I think you told me to make one.
No, I didn't. I definitely didn't. I believe you said
the item that encourages that strat is called the Fight Club idol. Right?
Oh, that's
probably why.
Fight Club room. Florian was the one to really explore the Fight Club room, and I think so for those who don't know, when cats are uncomfortable in a room, The more uncomfortable they are, the more aggressive they are. And when they fight each other, if they win a fight, they will get stat up, and if they lose a fight, they'll get stat down. And what kind of stats you got on your cats when they come out of that room?
Well, I posted a few pictures at some point. I think I had like 20 of most of the stats for some of them. So that cat started with 100 health. That was some good stats.
So we didn't realize that would work. But Florian made it work, and those were his pro strats when it came to taking on cats on adventures. You also, I think, have had the most mutated cats of anybody too.
Well, I mean, if they're born, they can have a maximum of 10 mutations, right? So that's probably as much as it gets. But then
you can do asymmetry.
Once you surgery, you can get surgery.
Asymmetry. You can get surgery if you want, though, too.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. Of course, you can have the
odd eyes, odd legs. Yeah,
but obviously, what you really want is the naturally born mutated cats.
Yes, of course. You have beautiful cats, and you also have the best family tree I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I used Florian's save file for testing the family tree graph drawing thing, because that is a network. Let me tell you,
it's crazy. So for those of you who don't know, it's a pretty vast family tree, and we keep track of everything. But Florian has such an extensive. I don't know how many years you've been playing the game in game, but
his last bug report was like, my family tree goes back 150 generations.
So
they breed every day, but I mean,
yeah.
Of course, I haven't actually advanced much game time because I constantly need so much food to feed the cats.
Yeah. The turn-based strategy gets in the way of what Florian wants to do. He just wants to breed cats, and
why do I always have to go out on adventures? Come on, just let me breed the cats.
I feel like if anybody, you should try this, Florian, because you'd be the closest one to it. You should. This is a little spoiler. You should focus on Tink and see if you. No, there's no way. There's no way to be self-sustainable with that amount of cats. There's too many.
Not with 400. You could be self-sustainable with. You can buy. If you don't upgrade Tracy, she kind of mostly only offers food, so you could probably be getting 20 to 30 food a day by just buying it.
So strats of not touching Tracy, but going to Tink.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah,
there's going to be some way to go.
Someone's going to figure it out. Someone's going to figure it out.
I have been trying to be self-sufficient, but I was testing out the hunger strats, because. I figured out that you actually don't lose as many cats to hunger as you get new kittens, if you go full hunger.
You're insane, Florian, and that's why we love you. Thank you for helping us. You have been greatly helpful when it comes to testing this game. We love you. Everyone loves you. You're a class act, as they say. You're a class act, Florian Himsel. We're gonna move on. Thank you for coming in, and I'll talk to you later. I want to ask you how your dates have been going.
Yeah, thanks. I'm looking forward to it. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya. I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
You want to take over here?
Mm-hmm.
I think 7up messaged me.
Yeah, 7up messaged you. Does he want to be on the call?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Oh yeah, he does want to. Should I call him?
Sure.
All right. Anybody else met? Okay. Yeah. Wes does not want to be on the call. Chase is away. Oh, hey. Hello. Ed's in the bathroom. He will be back soon.
Cool.
This is 7up, or I actually don't know if you prefer to go by a name or a username to the people. So
I usually just go by my username online. That's what most people know me as.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So hold on. You're kind of quiet.
Turn me up, hopefully.
I don't know if that's us turning you up or if you can turn your mic up somehow.
Does this help?
Yeah, that helps a little bit. Keep talking.
Hello.
Oh, I can turn the user volume up more here. Talk more.
Is it working now? I'm talking.
Yeah. Okay. I have you on 200% volume. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't know if you want me to give my spiel or you want to go.
You can give your spiel. I mean, I think the story with you begins with Four Souls, which was I can't really give the intro to that since I played a very minimum role in that game.
Yeah, back in the when like was it Requiem was announced, I was actually working independently on my own like rewording like project for Four Souls to make it all kind of consistent and make sense. And so I just tweeted at Ed like, "Hey, look, I'm working on this thing. Do you want to? If you want it for free, you can have it." And he was like, he just kind of DM'd me on Discord one day and just said, "Hey, you want to edit for Four Souls?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then that's kind of where it all started. And then I ended up editing for Mewgenics, which was pretty fun, but it kind of came at a bad time in my life, so I didn't end up doing as much as I wanted to because I was just busy with college and like I'm a bio student, which if you know anything about college, that's like one of the more difficult course, like I guess like degree plans to go through. And by the end of my like time in school, I was like doing like all sorts of like experiments and stuff. My final project especially got in the way with doing. I was actually doing experiments with mice, which is kind of funny because it's like, you know, Eugenics is a game about like breeding cats. I was like doing like a lot, like breeding mice to have like OCD and stuff, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, you're basically doing that in real life.
Yeah, I'm basically real life Dr. Beanies. But yeah.
Hello there, sir.
Hello. Yeah, I was just giving my whole spiel about, you know, how I got here and the tribulations of working on Eugenics. But yeah.
It starts with a vagina. Poof, into existence.
Yeah, I couldn't work on the cat breeding simulator because I was too busy breeding OCD and stuff onto mice.
Does it work? Can mice have
actually
OCD?
It does work. So we use mice as a model for OCD in humans because mice are easy to breed, obviously, and they go through a lot of OCD tendencies, kind of like us. Like they'll like
Yeah. They'll like do the same thing.
So like,
every...
what was I trying to say? They were. Yeah, I'm kind of tired today. I just got off of like work.
No worries. Well,
Yeah,
we wanted to
but
be
like,
able to. We want to be able to pull you in, so feel free to inform everybody about all the weird shit you're doing.
Yeah, so like mice, for example, they'll do things like they'll make giant nests or like compulsively groom themselves if they have like OCD-like characteristics. And so we subject them to a bunch of tests to see how they react to the tests. Like, for example, one of the tests is we basically tape them up by the tail and hang them from like a hook.
You are Dr.
And,
Beanies.
This is some Dr. Beanies.
We just hang them
shit,
from a hook,
right?
and then and if they have like OCD, eventually they'll just give up struggling because I guess they're depressed and they're like, oh, whatever, what's the point? But if they're not depressed, if they're not like they don't have OCD, they don't typically have like stuff like depression and stuff, so they'll just keep struggling more and more.
And are you giving them drugs? Is this to test drugs?
We do actually have
is this
to
just
give
for
them
fun?
drugs sometimes, but like if we're doing drug trials, but for this one we weren't doing drug trials. We were just essentially the whole thing for
Just
the
holding 'em up,
experiment was just like,
fucking
are
with 'em?
these methods of testing OCD in mice actually effective? And you know, obviously they are. Like these are the tried and true methods of testing OCD in mice. But
So you're
if you were
trying to
do
find
this, like,
the implements of torture in order to pass that information on.
I guess you do
to
have
the
to
people.
know like if the mice actually have OCD or not, so you can know if the drugs
I mean,
work on them or not.
yeah,
right?
it's
Like-
basically. I mean, you either do this to mice or humans, right? But
yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty.
I know what
interesting,
Tracy's
pretty fun.
opinion on this would be.
Well, Tracy's opinion doesn't fucking matter, man.
You're gonna get murdered. You're
Tracy-
next.
No,
Tracy is going to come out of the
sometimes
game
you
and
sometimes
murder
you gotta
you.
like do a little bit of like unethical things to non-human animals to progress science.
You're gonna end up in one of those large meat lockers in the back of Pinky Winkies.
Yeah, when the rats take over.
Well,
you be careful, sir.
Well, you know what they say when you're in the driver's seat, hit the gas.
Is that what they say?
That's what they say.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind on my drive home today.
All right, and with that, I think we're gonna cut this stream because this fucker has been eating food the whole time. I'm really hungry.
I thought you were gonna have food as well.
I did. Well, how am I gonna eat? How am I gonna eat?
I don't know. How am I eating?
Are you?
What do you mean?
I can't.
We should probably, before we end, because we have a couple people that didn't come on the stream, we should probably go over what they did at least.
Sure.
Okay. Chase is another.
We don't. 7 doesn't need to be tortured.
Oh yeah,
for this.
7 doesn't need to listen to this.
He's got animals to torture.
Animals to torture.
All right, do your torturing.
Good luck with the OCD noise.
Yeah, y'all have fun.
Thanks.
Okay. So Chase is one of the other animators. He did all of most of the like enemies. Non-cat enemies. So when you see like the little dudes in the bunker and stuff, I think that was the first like big tough thing he had to do.
Yes.
Because he started working on some of the boneyard enemies, I believe. So
yeah, it was the boneyard from that point. He also did quite a lot of the cutscenes.
Yeah, he did a bunch of the smaller cutscenes. Yeah.
And the sequences between, I think Marty came back in and polished them, but the sequences that go between chapters too.
Yeah, and he did a couple of bosses as well.
Yes.
Yeah, he did 2 big bosses and probably a couple of mini. Like I lose track of which animator did which mini boss towards the end of the game. Because,
I do too.
Because we had like Marty working on the biggest ones and then Chase working on the smaller ones, but. Yeah, and I can't really say some of the ones he worked on.
Yeah.
Because it's spoilers. Chase also does a lot of animations for Cyanide and Happiness, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. That's what he's known for. Oh yeah, he did. There's a couple of cutscenes where you can definitely tell.
Yeah.
Where his style is like in there.
There's one in particular. I can't fucking say.
Yeah, you can't spoil it, but you will know. It will be on YouTube within a.
Yeah, it wasn't in the script, and he did it, and I'm like,
yeah,
thank you.
We just watched. We watched this cutscene, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is some Cyanide and Happiness shit right here.
For sure. And then there's Wes, who I thought was coming on, but
Wes said he's shy and doesn't want to be on the call. Wes became like the main cat animator.
Yeah.
In the game, which is a very different skill than the other animations, because the cats have a very like technical setup where you have to have the head with the right name, and you got to make sure that the left and right feet are like in the correct orientation, and you can't horizontally flip the head. You have to switch it to a head that's facing left or a head that's facing right. So this is just a lot of
you can't see it in the animation. You have to just either have to export and test.
You could have hot swapped symbols around and like you could have made variations of it, but nobody did. But either way, this was a very like technical, like lot of like learned, like you just kind of have to know that this is how it works. You know, when the cat's face, if the cat's face ever does a smooth motion where like the ears wiggle or whatever, that's done in a very weird way because the face is like its own thing, and he has to like have 2 faces where the second face is like a tween face, and he's using the alpha channel on it to blend between face states. He knows all of that stuff better than the other animators because he was the one doing all the cat animations.
It's way too hard to explain.
It's hard to explain, and it's a thing that like just you have to like, after doing all the cat animations, he knows how to do it. So then any cutscenes that have cats in them, he had to go and add the cats into those cutscenes, and all of the like humping animations as well in between. When you pass the day,
if you see a cat moving around anywhere, Wes did it.
Yeah, most likely it's Wes. I mean, Marty did a bunch of the really early ones.
Oh, I guess when something grabs something, I think.
Oh yeah, when an enemy grabs something.
Chase animated those.
Yeah. Oh, Chase animated the enemies. I think Wes went in and touched up some of the technical aspects of the cats if the head was flipped the wrong way or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what Wes did. So he has a couple of cutscenes that have a lot of him in them, and all the interstitials when you pass the day.
Yep,
that's Wes. And then we have
who we forgetting?
Hamberry / Vivian.
Yeah, Vivian. Vivian did all the backgrounds that aren't Sony's style. They're the more 50s style, like Flintstones stylized.
Like Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera, yeah. Backgrounds. Then there's a lot of those. Backgrounds in the house, backgrounds in the game for events. Multiple ones. And then most of the backgrounds for cutscenes were also Vivian's.
The boss portraits, I think.
Yes, the
boss portraits.
Boss portraits. Very, very skilled and very good at drawing my characters. Very complimentary.
Very quick turnaround on requests and stuff like that.
Who else? Vin.
Vin did a lot of most of the items. I mean, I had 200 of them or so implemented by the time we brought Vin on, and then we just said, okay, do items. So he worked mostly on items that Ed had designed in the spreadsheet and would just implement them. And there were a lot of these items were ones where I'm like, this is too complicated. I don't have the time to do this item, because there's like, I think you saw in one of the streams we had like the modeling clay or whatever, where every time you use it, it becomes a different item, and that's just like a ridiculous thing.
Vin loves that stuff.
He loves the challenging stuff that takes a lot of effort and detail to do.
Yeah, if you ever run into, because everyone knows the TM Trainer in Binding of Isaac, he took a stab at something kind of similar, not as chaotic, of course, not going to break the game, but it's late game, so I can't really say. But when you start seeing some crazy wacky shit that you wouldn't expect at all, it's probably Vin implementing something.
These are items that Ed told me, and I'm like, we can do that in a DLC, and then
yeah, this is another situation of, I want to do these items, and he's like, you're gonna have to hire another programmer. Or do it myself. And then in the end, let's transition to me. You know what? I'm a programmer now too. And I made like 200 items myself.
Yeah, that was a fucking nightmare.
How many?
Ed just keeps committing items, and I'm like, oh my. I gotta like test every single one of them. There's a lot of like similarly named effects that are very slightly different in subtle ways, and Ed just like copy pastes them from somewhere and tosses on an item, and then it's fucking broken.
It's done.
He put the effort. He did make an attempt.
I did it. I saved you from a headache. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, there was a lot of headache involved. Like I literally had a headache while trying to go over this. I'm like, Ed, please format, please tab your indents in the code correctly. So
I don't see a point. Right. Why? Why? Have you seen my desktop, Tyler?
Yeah, but like, have you seen my desktop? It's also messy, but I can tab my code in it.
I don't like it. I don't like hitting that button.
It doesn't like reading words and typing shit.
I don't like the size of it. There's no other button on the keyboard that is the same size as tab, and it just creeps me out. All right, who else? Is anybody else?
Check the dev Discord. I don't know. Oh, there's the localization team.
They're called Warlocks, like lock. Localization.
Yeah, war localization.
Locks.
Shout out especially to Simon, the German localizer, who he's the only German localizer, so he did the whole German text of the game. He was also got very into playing the game, so I got a lot of good bug reports from him as well, and a lot of that's one of the German reviews praised the German localization. That's thanks to Simon.
Good work, Simon. I wish I could tell you more about stuff that I can't tell you yet, but eventually I will tell you about that stuff that has to do with that stuff, because they're funny stories that we can't tell you.
Some of these localization notes we had were pretty funny. They're like, is this an innuendo? And it's like Butch saying, I see a little bit of myself in you.
Yeah, and I had to say, yeah,
it's probably an innuendo.
Probably. I don't know.
Like, there's an ability that's named Suck, SUCC, and they're like, I don't get the reference. What does this mean? And so we have to explain that to the localizer so they know how to translate it.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Where is there anything else we're forgetting? We got to get out of here. We got 7 minutes. We got to definitely leave. Dance and kiss. That's all they say is kiss and dance. I don't even know what that means. We've already kissed.
We've already done that.
We've already done that. That's done. And And yes, we are gay and we are together. And that's private.
Deal with it.
That's private. It's private stuff.
Yeah.
We don't do that in public.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to turn everyone else gay.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I would click the dev Discord because we should have everybody in there that's working on the game in some
Here?
way. Okay, yeah.
We're
There were
covering
a few people who popped in and out briefly. There was another. Oh, there's Kaylin.
Kaylin animated all of the NPCs.
Yeah.
She was vital. You're gonna see that animation a lot, and that's Kaylin.
Yep. There was Jaxie, who I believe we hired, but I don't know if we ended up using her.
We did.
But
She did some enemy animations.
1 or 2 enemy animations in the game.
Yeah,
and
very
then,
briefly, and then she had a baby, and we had to get somebody else in there.
Yeah, and then there was Steve Swink, who was helping with implementing mutation.
Yes, Steve Swink did the bulk of mutations in the game that you'll see programmed in there. And that's it, right? And then there's you and me.
Yeah, and I don't know, people know what we did.
Yeah, bald. We did each other.
We made the game.
We did each other.
I coded the whole thing except for the items that Vin did and the events that ran.
You have 5 minutes to ask questions, and we will find good ones to answer, and then we're leaving.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yep, because I got to go make one more final build to put up to Steam.
And while you're asking questions, I will say, wish list the game on Steam. If you have not wish listed the game on Steam, I know it's coming out tomorrow, and you're thinking, like, what does it matter? I'm going to remember, right? No, that actually helps us. Please, just go click the button.
Yeah,
click the button.
The wish lists have to be above a certain threshold for my alarm to go off in the morning.
Yes, he has that automated.
It's tied to that. So I'm not telling you what the threshold is, but
more.
It is more. You got to have more.
Is there any questions here? I'm not. They're just making. They're telling you to release the game and kiss.
Yeah, I don't have the button here. It's at my apartment. So.
Oh, here's one. Does the game have an age rating already?
No, you don't need an age. You don't get an ESRB rating for a PC game. You get it when it goes to console, and it's gonna be M. Spoiler.
South Park. Think South Park.
It's gonna be.
It's actually. I think it's tamer than South Park.
It is. Yeah, in a lot of ways, it's tamer than South Park. I mean, South Park has an M, right? They didn't get an AO. No games get an AO rating unless they're literally hardcore porn. So.
Yeah.
Or like that one school shooting game.
How many lines of code?
How many lines of code? I would have to add it up. There's also a lot. There's a lot of data file code. So I think the engine is probably around 150,000 lines of code at this point. Or no, the engine's smaller than that. But the last time I added it up, the total amount of code was like 300,000 lines if you're counting all the data files.
Whatever. That's nothing.
Yes, it's pretty small actually compared to a lot of other things.
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Somebody asked what art assets did I make? I drew
all the poop.
Anything that you see that has a thick black line, that's me drawing it, unless it is the profile picture of an enemy or a cat or whatever else in the corner. That's Takara, and anything that's an icon, that's also Takara. So anything else with a thick black outline, that's all me. I drew all that stuff. Can you believe it? I mean, I didn't make it move. I didn't make it alive, but I did do that. I wrote the dialogue. I wrote the dialogue for the characters, and I did some storyboards.
Coded a few items.
I coded. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that from a couple minutes ago? I did that.
He did that. He went bald.
Don't talk about that. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm over the bald thing.
We won't talk about that anymore. Yeah.
3 minutes. Anything? Does Duncan Trussell meow in the game? Yes, Duncan Trussell does.
Yeah, Joey added that yesterday or this morning. He added it very recently.
Yes. What else? I mean, anybody that I've obviously if I've associated with and been invited on that has a cool voice and is significant in some way to either my life or other people's lives, I asked to meow at some point in the game. And Duncan was years and years and years ago. In fact, when Duncan was asked, I think he was working on an animation and he said he could not be credited, but then it didn't matter in the end. Tyler, what did you design?
What did I design? The design was very 50-50 between us. I designed...
Are you the top half or the bottom half?
It depends on what part of the design.
Versatile.
I designed a lot of the bosses actually. a lot of the later bosses I ended up designing because it was, I have to implement them, and Ed doesn't know how the code works, so a lot of times he'll design stuff that is just like, this should be simple, but it'll take like 2 weeks to do for reasons. So for a lot of the super late game bosses, I'm like, all right, give me like the art of the boss, and then I'll figure out the moveset that's reasonable to do in a reasonable amount of time. And I'm not like, it's not cutting corners or anything, because there is some ambitious stuff in there. So a lot of the later bosses I ended up doing. Ed designed a lot of the basic enemies, he designed some of the bosses as well. A lot of the bosses, probably like 50-50 there.
Roughly. I liked when you would design something and it would be like programmer art that I'm like, no, we're gonna do something very different with this.
You told me to stop doing programmer art at one point.
I know, because it would fuck with me, and I'd end up drawing what you drew.
Yeah.
It was just like cursed, and it was like, I can't get away from this. Just stop doing it. Just give me the mechanics of what you're gonna do, and I will make something cool. Because I love making characters.
Yeah.
I absolutely love making characters, and there's a lot of really fun characters in this game.
Yeah, I designed a lot of the class abilities as well. A couple of the classes were like mostly me, and a few of the classes were like mostly Ed, and then a lot of them were a mix. But some of the later classes was
You'll know
the ones that I did, because
Yeah.
Ed is not going to make an ability called math !
Or the one that's the thing I don't even understand still and can't do it. What's the one for every
That's the one called math !
But say what it does.
Well, it's an ability that it does damage based on the number of prime factors of the health of the enemy that it hits.
I don't even know what that means.
It doesn't matter. It's a joke ability that just does a different amount of damage depending on the health, that forces you to do math if you want to like min-max it, because that's funny to me.
All right. And with that, we're going to go, because I got to eat and we got to do some other stuff. I actually have, I have a pod. I don't know if you're on it as well. Something is happening at 5:30. I don't know if it's you or not, though. I think it might be you too.
I don't know if I was scheduled.
I don't know. I just popped up on there and I got a notification for it.
Okay. Well, I'll see.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'll be back home and not here for that. So
we won't see you tomorrow, but we will if you're streaming the game. If you're streaming the game tomorrow, feel free to ping us on Twitter or whatever, and let us know, and we'll pop in and say hello. Wish us luck. Spread the word, please. Tell everybody about the trailer, and I'll figure out who's going to win whatever later. We'll figure that out. But goodbye. We love you.
Goodbye.
Have fun.